Hi everybody, welcome to Xianxia DnD's season finale. And truth be told, I have never been so incentivized to wipe out a party ever. In fact, I've never been so incentivized to wipe out a party within 15 minutes just so we can get on to the next game and I can become a player again. However, I am holding on by the bare shreds of my professionalism to try and bring this oil tanker into a proper docking berth.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, I am back.
Yes, Kukang, we are online.
Proper.
Yay! Okay, you all noticed that Longmu is not here yet. He has some personal matters to attend to, but he assured me that he will join in maybe the next 30 minutes or so. We'll see. Right. So not only does the group have to uh, meet the level boss, they have to meet the level boss understaffed for maybe about part of the fight. Yeah. So anyway, welcome to Xianxia DnD. This is a D&D 5e campaign, and we've reached the final end where the group finally has dealt with all of their political and mystical enemies, and they discover the final mastermind is this eldritch abomination by the name of Huanto, who is denied his place in heaven and hell. This is a 5e campaign that is homebrew, and I will let my players introduce themselves, starting from Ifan.
Hello everyone. My name is Richard, and I'm playing Song Yifan, who is Wudang disciple. Currently we are level
12.
12, 11.
I thought
You should,
11?
you should be level 12.
11, right? Which is
11, 11.
only 11, yeah.
Yeah,
I
only
don't mind.
11.
I don't mind 12 lah. If you want to give that.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter lah. I mean, let you all be 12 for the next 15 minutes also song.
Wow,
okay, but quickly, no.
faster press everything. Hey, go.
Okay, we go level.
Go.
You all go level what? As
As
I'm
your
switching,
as
so that-
okay, so Richard main tank Richard main tank, Richard main tank first, okay. Then after that you all swap, okay. Go level, hurry up.
I have been adventuring with Kukang, Longmu, and Changtian for in game time for about a year, and we have gone through multiple adventures like aiding gods, slaying cultists, as well as getting ourselves entangled into political powers, and discovering that we have been traveling with an emperor, which is Longmu. So without further ado, I guess I would pass it on to Kuka.
Kukang, you level 12 already or not?
If only the barbarians get a 12 even. I can't remember. Anyway, hello everyone. I'm Rezas. I'm playing Kukang, a former bandit of the Mountain Dogs clan, the now defunct Mountain Dogs clan. He's come a long way on this like grand adventure with all the heroes that he's met. Heroes that generally right now he would definitely consider like more friends and family than anything else. Yeah, he has since turned away from what he used to be. He is no longer like a ruthless, selfish pillager. Now selfless and heroic, just like everyone else.
All right, and Changtian.
Okay, yeah, I'm level 12 already. Yeah, okay. That was fast. Okay.
Steady,
Yeah,
ah.
we can last at least 15 minutes, 2 seconds now.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Shao. I'm playing Changtian, and this is the season finale. So we are going to, as a celestial auditor, we are going to either audit today's challenge on behalf of heaven, or we are going to get audited and we all go to heaven. Either way, it's going to be okay. So we are all very, very happy to have. This is one of those mythical creatures, all right, guys. Look left, look right. Okay, everyone, hold your heart. Put over your heart wherever your heart may be, or if you're heartless, just put somewhere and say, "Wow, we are concluding a campaign." This
It
is
is-
rarer than rooster's teeth and unicorn's horns.
It is
you know?
it is true, you know. It is
It is
and
very true.
and just to
Yeah.
point out, we are concluding a campaign on Twitch, which is
Yeah,
even
we're
rarer than unicorns.
Yeah, it's incredibly rare. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like and so these are characters that, for a large part of us, we played since level 1, and so we are here today, joining us for a very special treat because we are going to have a bit of closure and a wrap up for us for Yifan, Kukang, and myself, and when Longwu comes along as well. So yeah, there we are. And guys, did I buy you enough time for level 12? Should I continue talking? All right. As a Buddhist monk, my character can sing, will chant now in order to increase some things. So I ensue rolling performance for 20 minutes. Quick, guys, go level. Yeah.
Okay, I will take over so that the three of you can roll level, right? Yes, this is the season closure. What's going to happen next is this: Richard is going to take over the reins, and the next campaign, the official name, is Nexus Shadow Point, where all of us are playing Awakeners in the most stereotypical Korean manhwa way possible, right? There are dungeon raids, there are portal outbreaks, there are awakeners, and I'm assuming, I don't know, but I'm assuming that there are status windows, right? and of the signature blue color, right? And I just started reading solos and solo leveling season 2. All right, so this is the kind of world that we are going to be in with already created characters, and that is the reason why I feel somewhat obligated to try and bring this to an end. Although I've never been more incentivized to try and finish this in 15 minutes than ever possible. Okay, I'm trying. I was just joking to the group, right? So I said I'm not going to rocks for everybody dies, but I'm going to say, oh, Eldritch Abomination, breeze fire on you all. Please make a DC 1342 saving throw against dexterity, or take a gajillion d6 damage. Right? A gajillion is a technical term, by the way. It means every dice you own. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so that's the.
we do own a lot of dice.
Yeah, so that's the next step. Now the question, actually I've been asked this question, am I going to pick this campaign up again? Maybe. I do have some story ideas relating to Fantasy China down the road, but I don't think that will happen within the next couple of running seasons, because there's Richard's season, and Rich and Nick were mentioning that he may want to run a Dragonlance, and I am mentioning that I actually want to run kind of a tropical islands / gritty realism survival type game, and we're all talking about you know um, different things about moving on. So we will park this world, and I still have many stories to tell with this particular world. In particular, what happens in the Ming Dynasty and the Qing Dynasty, and all of those things when the the eight nations army marched into China and all of those things, right? But for now, I'm going to put it aside, because I've always said this, right, and I've always believed this, right? Wuxia is not a setting. Wuxia is a state of mind. And as long as the characters embody that, right, the Wuxia setting can be taken anywhere. So there will be a continuation of some sort, but I think more important than that is that there is going to be a spiritual continuation of some of these things, right? Like, we were just joking that Changtian is like, hey, your next character gonna be an edgy Nazi monk again, is it? Then I was like, yeah. And then and then we were joking, hey, Kukang, you're not Renzers, you're not playing he's playing a tank again, by the way. Just pointing out, he's playing a tank again. But delayed lah. Stealth tank, yeah. So Yeah, so you have to see lah. I mean, we play what we play, but what I would like to be able to do is keep this gaming group going on, and I think playing too long in the campaign world does have a tendency to cause the campaign world to stagnate a bit. So this sounds like a good time. I mean, there are real world considerations. I was just telling Richard and Shao about the MIA exam results and notice the expression on my face lah. I think you all can figure out what the MIA exam results were kind of like. Okay, not terrible, but could have been better. So that's the short preamble, and everybody's
Yes.
level 12 ready.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, now I can start.
Access to disintegrate.
Access to disintegrate. Well done. Okay.
Oh, you were serious? Okay, hang on.
Yes, I was. What the hell?
Alright, so Kukang was like knows better than to look at this gift horse, right? So Kukang obviously did not believe in this. So we will all continue entertaining you. Yes. What would you like to know? Would you like to spend all your find out something new first, Suedin, for example? Like pre-spend it.
Yeah, because once you reach in there, it's like,
yes.
what do you know? Oh no, the Eldritch Domination is about to kill you. Oh my god,
I
no!
know that we are not high enough level. That's what you know.
You're definitely not high enough level, but there is a way to win. Okay, I'll start into the game because I kind of need to give you an in-game briefing.
Okay.
About the encounter.
My level 12 very easy. All I got was plus Constitution. That's it.
Oh,
Very simple.
be
Very simple.
simple. Okay.
Yeah. Being a wizard is always harder because you need to choose like 2 spells.
In the wake of the death of the Grand Patriarch of Tang Shanfeng, you spend the week in Wutang going through your obsesions. I can never pronounce that bloody word. You go through the rituals. You pray incense, you wear the hemp cloth, you take visitors to Wei and Lin. In your spare time, you go through the notes of your Grand Patriarch. You see through his notes, sealed away from many years, his personal notes about the great evils, some of which have been sealed away by epic heroes of past, people like Hoi, who sealed away the 9 eldritch abominations posing as suns, Zhou Chu, who sealed away 3 eldritch abominations, one posing as a tiger, one posing as a boar. And you see the commonality between all of them. They cannot be killed. What they can be done is to seal them away for all eternity. For as long as the poles of Taiji remain, you can do so by doing this. If you try to kill them, they are immortal because they are denied a place in heaven and hell. So where else can they go? However, if you disrupt their earthly form, in a sustained enough manner, they become unstable because the one commonality between all of these is that their forms are not inherently stable. If you disrupt their forms, you may be able to enact a ritual to cast them out from creation for a time, for as long as creation exists, for as long as the 2 polarities exist. And that was the final lesson you learned from the legacy of the Grand Patriarch of Wutang. Now,
Has
You-
he left any indication of how to
I'm glad
reenact
you-
the ritual?
I'm glad you asked, okay? The ritual can be enacted thus. Dramatic music pause because this is a mechanical explanation. A fight with an Eldritch Abomination goes like this. The Eldritch Abomination has no hit point total and therefore cannot be killed. Every time in a round where you do at least 25 points of damage during your turn or during a turn. So just to point out, during a turn, which means that you can do it during a reaction on the monster's turn. Okay? If you do 25 points of damage to him, right? The DC of resisting a ritual goes up by 5. It starts at DC 5. You need to spend an entire action without moving for one round in order to trigger the save at whatever DC it is at that particular point in time.
Okay, without moving.
Correct. The DC save is a DC Constitution save, which is very high for most Eldritch Abominations. So realistically speaking, you are talking about trying to get him up to at least DC 10, DC 30 and above. And he will be attempting to disrupt you at that time.
Mm.
Okay?
So if the question is, if I'm enacting the ritual, do I get my reaction?
You do not. You have to expend your entire turn enacting that ritual. You can teach the ritual to any of your friends. That's not an issue. So in theory, all 4 of them can go in and enact this ritual. Okay? However, here's the other catch. If you inflict too much damage on him, he will attempt to flee.
Too much damage as in too much damage a turn?
So if you inflict too much damage in total to him, if it goes above a certain hit point total, he will flee. He will discorporate and recorporate somewhere.
Okay.
Okay?
So basically damage controller. So
All the while he is trying to kill you.
basically this is an endurance fight lah. So only one round there will be only one increase of DC, correct?
One
Because it
turn.
says at
So you can
least-
arguably get, if you're really, really well coordinated and you have more people, right? You can arguably get his DC up by 15 a turn or 20 a turn.
Oh, okay. I thought it's like for the entire round for everybody. So
Yeah.
it's from one damage. If it's 20, at least 25 from one damage source.
From one damage source
effectively.
in that turn. It will
In
go
that
up by
turn,
5. Okay?
So like for example, if Kukang were to attack once, it costs 18 points of damage, and then another time is 20 points of damage. That's considered one time.
That's
only.
considered 1 and it goes up by 5. Okay?
Yeah. Okay. Does it stack? So if like I do 20, then 30, then does it goes up by 2?
So it does stack. It does stack and it is cumulative. But
Okay.
you also have to enact the ritual before you reach a certain threshold. Also, the DC will go down over time.
Okay. So if we, let's say,
If you
assuming,
throw a disintegrate and it actually goes through, right? For example, right? You may just take him out of the fight completely, but he may also just discorporate and flee.
Mhm.
Well, if he discorporates and flees, right? he is basically out of action for a while, so it's considered a minor victory. But in order to win completely, you have to banish him. Okay?
Okay.
So that's the final boss raid mechanic, which is a teaser for what I think is going to happen in your campaign, right? And all of this is meanwhile while the boss is trying to kill you in the raid. Okay?
Yeah. Totally understand. It is definitely a teaser to my campaign. I have other nasty things that I'm trying to bring
Well,
on
then
the
let's try to
campaign.
kill all of you all in 15 minutes and let us find out. All right. Okay.
Okay. So
Your
yeah,
f-
sure, no problems.
your f-
I am going to like after I've completed my studies, I'll go to find Kugang, Longmu and Changtian.
You find a letter in Longmu's room.
Mm-hmm.
It's penned in his characteristic uh very blunt words. He says, Ifan, I'm sorry that I will not be able to accompany you to Huanto at this moment. You notice a hesitation. I have seen what the Mongol horde is capable of, and I believe that my destiny is with my people up in Xiangyang.
Okay.
I do this with the heaviest of heart, as I am ready to aid you in your darkest hour. But at this point in time, I am not. I have to be with my people. Yep.
Sigh and pick up the letter and head towards Kukang and Changtian's room. Well, get Kukang first and then adjourn to Changtian's room. And I look at Changtian and I look at Kukang and say, I believe there's a way to banish Huantou.
Hmm.
There is a particular ritual that we can enact to ensure that he would be banished out as long as creation exists.
I see.
However, the enactment of the ritual requires
Sustained
first
DPS.
first the ability to do sufficient amount of damage to increase the difficulty of that ritual.
So what you're telling me is hit it until it dies.
Yes. Unfortunately, hitting until it reaches a certain point, he might become incorporeal and we cannot enact the ritual. So
Oh, so do not hit it until it dies then.
yes, we need to hit it until we can make the ritual difficult for him to resist.
Here's the other complex part. He's also a legendary creature, so
he has legendary.
he also has legendary resistances.
Which is why I am I'm thinking of formulating a plan. I think I should teach the both of you the ritual as well. On the fact that not just one person is reliant on banishing Huantou. I could be down and no one, if I'm the only person knowing the ritual, you all could not banish Huantou already. So I place the ritual on the table, and perhaps you could study the ritual as well, so that we can actually any one of us can enact the ritual. However, when enacting the ritual, we cannot move. We cannot move. We cannot even react to danger. So timing is fairly important.
Timing is everything.
All right. So, if we were to injure him too much, he would. Because if I understand what you're saying, he's not allowed in heaven or hell, neither the realms outside. So the mortal world itself is a prison for him. But we're putting him in a smaller prison within the prison. If we were to defeat him, physically, he will reform elsewhere in the prison and not be able to put into this smaller prison that you have devised for him.
That's a nice way of putting
through
it.
the
Yes.
ritual.
Yes.
Okay.
Just think of it as like we are trying to put him into a 乾坤袋.
All right. So
for the viewers who don't know what a 乾坤袋is like a spatial bag. It's like a bag of holding.
Yeah, it's the Chinese bag of holding. The Chinese bag of holding.
Bag of holding. So
understood. So we will place him inside there, and he will. How long would this last? Usually, in your
as long
expectation.
based on the rituals research of my grandmaster's research, it will last until as long as creation exists.
All right. Okay. Got it.
Which
so
is forever, I hope. Unless there's another catastrophic event that will destroy all creation,
I mean,
then he will be released.
Some iteration of whatever, I suppose. That's how these things work. Okay. All right. That sounds great. Can we? Do you have any strategy that you'd like us to adopt to make this easier for you? Like, what would you like us to do for you?
Well, there are a couple of things that I feel that we need to take note. From what I have understand from all the documentation or the research, Huantou is definitely a legendary.
And to which Longmu suddenly appears in the courtyard, and you see him looking very frantically for the letter that he wrote that we don't need.
I was like, just spotting Longmu, I gesture the message symbol, the Chinese character for message, and whisper into Longmu's direction. We are at Changtian's room. Come join us.
I'll make my way up there.
Longmu, just so you know, I roleplay your absence as you being torn to try and defend Xiangyang, to be present when Xiangyang, when the Mongol horde reaches Xiangyang. But I just assumed that you had a change of heart, and you're trying to look at the letter, but the letter's missing from your room.
So it's a Schrodinger's letter, is it? It was neither here nor there.
Yeah.
So was there ever a letter if we can't find the letter?
Well, somebody obviously has been in your room. Somebody's obviously been in your room.
Rested, right?
Yeah, you're all full rested.
Full rested, right? Okay.
You will also get a portal scroll to teleport you to Huantou's place.
So as I was Longmu.
Yep.
As I was explaining
give him the briefing.
This is the fight mechanic.
I've explaining to Kukang and Changtian that there is a way to banish Huantou. However, it's all about timing. So there is a ritual to banish him. the ritual will start at
DC 5 to
mechanical
resist.
explanation. Yeah, DC 5 resist. Every 25 points of damage per round.
Per turn.
He
Per
will,
turn.
per turn.
Per turn. Very important.
Yeah, so if
Per
we
turn
over
is,
damage him
per turn is
Yeah.
every
per player's
10
turn, is
round.
it?
Every player's turn
player's-
plus the monster's turn if you have
Yeah,
damaging
plus my
reactions.
Okay. So per turn. Every 25 points of damage per turn. The DC will be
Increased by
by 5.
5.
What's the DC for again? Sorry.
DC
seal
to
him
banish
permanently.
him. To a sealing ritual. So the DC
Okay.
is 5 and it's a con save DC.
Okay.
So the whole strategy is to beat him up so much that the DC becomes difficult for him to save. So generally speaking, we are looking at DC of 30 for it to be difficult to save.
Okay.
But he also legendary also, so that's
He's
another thing.
also legendary, so he will have legendary resist. So we will need to have like for example, Changtian's
Throw some-
stunning fist.
Throw some debuffs at him.
Yeah.
Okay.
To
Burn
to make
his
sure that he
burn
is,
his legendary
to
resist.
burn his legendary resist.
Okay.
Okay.
There's also an anti-alpha strike mechanic in the sense that if you reach a certain DC without banishing him, you will only achieve a minor victory because he will discorporate and flee. And that will be
He'll
end of the
discooperate
game,
and free.
but you don't get the
Yep.
best ending.
Yep. So that means he will become a hidden threat again, and he will be up to his shenanigans further down
The road, maybe 10 years, 20 years, a decade, 2 decades, a century. You don't know how long it will take to.
So assuming that we all alpha strike, let's say he had his hit point threshold is 500, and then we hit 500 hit points, and we still haven't enacted the ritual, he would
discorporate.
Discorporate.
Okay.
So those are the things to take note lah.
All this while, he's going to try to kill you.
All this while, he will have attack spells and things to kill us.
And legendary actions, lair actions, you name it lah.
So my suggestion is to basically start off by trying to burn his legendary resist. That's one.
I'm not super helpful for that.
No, but you do
you
need
have
to maintain. You do need to maintain a certain level of DPS in order to slowly clock it up, right?
Yeah,
Before you
correct.
start expending actions to try and attempt to get him to.
There are a couple of things that I would think that we can do. Okay, I'm going to switch back into character again to discuss the strategy. So, Longmu, I do understand that you are partially Hexblade.
For role playing purposes.
Do you have the spell to provide a disadvantage? The hex spell to provide disadvantage.
Otherwise, checks not saves.
Yeah, I know.
Checks, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Hex doesn't do anything.
Sorry, then I should move towards Changtian.
Yes, I prepared Bane. Yes.
Bane spell.
Yes. This one is called the legendary resist sandpaper. Because you can either resist it, or you can let it through, and it will affect all the resistance rolls down the road. Yes.
But he seems a pretty charismatic fella, so I'm not sure whether the charisma save will be useful. But I can try because because he seemed to have manipulated so many people along the way. He was a courtier in life.
I do understand that, but I think that might we can I am considering maybe you could like prepare cast Bane spell into my Sword of the Wedding
Oh,
Drop.
sure.
Oh,
Would you?
that's a decent tactic.
Then I also
Um,
explain and say.
Oh, Longmu, by the way, now
would-
that you're here, this is also a stall. Please raise yourself to level 12.
Yeah.
We're all stalling to make sure that we.
Okay.
Yeah, quick.
yeah.
So I cannot say.
Before I
to,
change my mind about you
Ifan.
locking you at level 11,
So I say to Ifan,
do not
actually,
fail me again.
there is this technique that I understand, which is a expression of. Then I kind of like say that there's this occult technique that is used by some people, the technique known as mind sliver. And I asked whether he has that cantrip with his ability to prepare and change cantrips over a long rest. Because unless he is so legendary that he can reduce render himself immune to the lowest tiers of magic, right? Such a cantrip basically is a cantrip that reduces saves, right? So that's also something which is good.
You just
Same thing
leveled.
for
You can
Ifan.
actually swap out one of your cantrips. That is
I
totally
could.
legit.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
I will do that.
And because you see, heaven has literally given me a multiversal book, right? So I can also stand there and press shocking grabs multiple times, right? To eat away reactions. So I can also be the annoying guy that does that, you see.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yes.
So I think that
I just realized my fighting style also might let me help because I remember my fighting style is I can voluntarily knock us both prone with the strength save.
that's true.
Oh, the Chekhov's gun from like long
Yeah,
time
see,
ago.
the Czechoslovakian from starting game can really hurt, right?
Yeah. Your dog fighting technique, Now I love this. Okay, so everyone watch this in the stream. This is what happens when highly experienced players come up against a novel threat for which they get information beforehand. They all do what is the equivalent of quick, what's in my backpack?
Yeah.
So everything that they have, they were like, oh, I got caltrops. Maybe we can start packing this into a grenade and then start blowing it up and then doing all this. This is when they are challenged. This is what happens. All the Chekhov's guns start to fire. This is exactly right. Yeah. Every single Chekhov gun in the armory that has been stored over the last year of role playing, it all taken out now.
Oh, very nice. I like Mind Sliver.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the combination that we can do is if because we're gonna set a trap for it, I can also do you have any idea how big this guy is?
No.
Make me an knowledge make me an investigate check.
Okay, I can roll as well.
Sure.
We can all roll.
No, only
only-
Ifan gets to roll
only-
because only Ifan
okay.
has the
Can
access to the.
I'll guidance him lah. Come, give you the default.
Okay. Arcana, is it?
Can we get sessions of pure strategizing? That will happen during Richard's game because a lot more raid mechanics are going to happen there.
Yep.
Okay? I am just a lousy. I am a second rate DM. I'm a second rate DM. Lousy.
No. I'm not.
We are rating DMs now.
Yeah. I'm rating myself.
That's
I'm rating myself as a second rate DM. I am lousy. I don't
this is
deserve to
website.
run. I'm
my
actually concerned, right, that no, I'm not concerned. I'm actually trying to make sure that this party TPKs within 15 minutes. I've never been more incentivized to do so. I have to keep repeating this. I've never been more incentivized to TPK a party.
So, knowledge Arcana roll is 21.
Knowledge. Sorry, it was investigate, bro.
Oh, sorry. Same.
Same
bonus,
result?
so,
Okay.
Yeah.
You get a rough idea.
I have the same pluses for Arcana and Investigate anyway.
Huanto's form is described as a creature that mixes man and beast. Based on what you saw the spawn of Huanto coming out, right, you get a rough idea that he's probably rather large and has lots of tentacles.
Ooh, I see where this is going.
Is it like when you say rather large, is like large a descriptive term in the allegorical, or is it like a
Oh, if I
technical
were to
term?
use if I were to use the correct term, he's practically gargantuan.
I
So,
see, I see.
so you're saying he's thick.
Well, maybe.
Your words, not mine.
So he's thick and he's got tentacles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've watched
yeah,
enough.
I know.
I've watched enough manhwa to know where this goes next.
Longmu, I suggest that you study. I point at the scroll.
Yeah.
Okay.
You study that scroll as well. That's the ritual to banish the.
Yeah, I will go through it while they are discussing the strategy.
The analects of refusal are on the surface what looks like the text of what Confucius would write in honorably rejecting a guest from entering his household. On the surface. However, there's a lot of subtext, and the subtext invokes a ritual that he would have to make a DC save against as long as you expend an entire round doing it. Entire round means no move, no
bonus
action, no reactions.
No bonus action as well, right?
Yep. No bonus action. No reaction for that entire round. That will force them to go and say. So if you think that the DC is high enough, all four of you should just like by your powers combined, lie, everybody lie. Okay.
So just
You have to be careful because you don't want him to AOE.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Then you're all fucked lah.
So
Because the thing is
if you were to be on Sanctuary, will casting the ritual be considered a hostile action?
Yes, it will.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, it's in the same way that a banishment spell would be considered a hostile action.
Okay.
Or even a maze spell or things like I'm of the view that even things like Wall of Stone, cast in the right context would be considered a hostile action.
I like your idea.
It's nice. It's a nice idea. It's a very nice idea.
I'm just sitting here doing my GY ideas again.
GY.
Yeah, GY. Okay, so alright. So basically, the situation is let's just do a Cliff's notes to kind of like bring everyone on speed. Right? Is that it's a 25 damage per turn kind of thing, so not a per round kind of thing. So we want to here's the tension. Okay, we want to increase the damage to increase the DC. But if we do too much damage, which we don't know his health bar, he might just run off and head off, which is not the bad ending, but not the best ending for the completionists out there. Then also the other problem that we have is that he is also actually not going to cooperate during this process, and we don't even know whether he tends to summon in a lot of people, whether he's got buddies around, etc. So we might have to run interference, and so we may need someone to do the ritual. Now, does the ritual require any skill checks, any kind of ability checks, anything?
No, it just requires you to
no, right.
expend the action and do it. The beauty of that ritual is basically that it is basically a rote, right?
Okay, got it. It's a rote so it's been kind of like
it's codified,
in stone. Okay.
Yeah. It's carved in at the analects of Confucius kind of thing.
Got it. Alright, so the analects of refusal. So there's no skill check involved. So is it cumulative? So that's what I say. It's like if I am doing it, then later I get KO. Can someone else do it as well?
No, it just triggers a check every single time you enact it. Okay, and you can enact it 4 times. Yeah.
Okay, 4 times is it?
No, you can. You can enact it like 4 times around because you have 4 people potentially.
Okay, got it. Then this is the need to ask corner case scenarios. But if technically we all got someone familiar, can our familiars do it for us?
No, because you need at least to be able to. I get where you're coming from. That's a decent. That is a fair question, and only a question only this group would be asking. Okay.
Yeah.
No, the if you summon some. Okay, hang on. If you summon something that is able to read and write common, they can enact the ritual as well. But they must have learnt it before. So your basic summon creature cannot do it. However,
got it.
if you had a companion, an intelligent companion, like for example, if you had gone deeper into Warlock, right? Or deeper into Hexblade and taken Pact of the Chain, the familiar may be able to do it because he's intelligent and can read and write.
Understand.
Like the imp, for
Yeah,
example.
like an imp would be able to do it, right? Yeah.
Can understand.
Okay.
Understand. Then the other thing that I want to ask here is also, basically, is there any kind of like holy shit? Let me see. Can we get resources from Wutang, like for example, spell scrolls, etc.?
That is a very good question. You may pick one. Again, I was waiting to ask. You may pick one rare magical item, 5 uncommon magical items.
Is
to
it
use
per
as-
person or
per
is
person.
it for the party?
Per
Per
person,
person,
yeah.
okay, can. Not like selling glasses like that. So it's $300 for the frame. Then another 400 for the lens. Then the person don't complain.
Yeah.
You must keep on trying.
No. Take one rare magical item, 5 uncommon magical items each. So if you're using scrolls and expendables, right, those count as a uncommon magical item. Remember that you guys have attunement slots anyway, right?
Yeah.
We have kind of used up some of our attunement slots.
Yeah. So if you want to do optimal gearing, this is your chance.
Yes, optimal gearing. I am going to summon coffee again.
Okay.
Wow, we haven't heard this in like months.
I know, right? You know
I
why?
am
Because he got gold coin, silver coin to go and whack people already. Then what's the point of having coffee?
I am going to summon coffee.
By the way,
And
this encounter is designed exactly in a way to make your enemy objects ineffective.
Yes, I know.
Because each coin cannot do more than 25 points of damage. Cumulatively, they can. But
Yes.
each one is not.
But it's during a turn, right? It's during the coin.
Yeah,
turn.
but one coin gets one attack once.
So
I
you're
only group them up only once for once.
So you're saying that the each turn, in a sense that
one coin gets one turn, one attack per turn.
Get one coin, get one turn.
Yeah,
no problems.
It's like having a DR effectively of DR 20,
Doesn't matter. I don't have to animate a small coin.
You do. You're right.
A gigantic boulder, for example.
Can the coins be buffed? Of course they can, but not to the point where they can get 25. They can do 25 outright.
Yeah. Actually, the animate object has a benefit is that I don't have to. 10 coins is the most efficient way of doing average
cumulative damage. It's not the not for this fight.
Cumulative damage. However, I can actually look for one giant object, which is also it can hit 25 per blow.
It's entirely possible.
If I'm not wrong, because let me check enemy object, because that's an additional hit on my.
So you're tanking while the other three are going through their magical items, is it?
Yeah, I'm tanking because
social tanking.
Magic items.
Social tanking.
Yes. Also, guys. Sorry. This is team. Remember. So please pass. I passed the boots of strength and springing permanently over to who was it that wanted it? Kukang, right? Kukang, you needed the boost of strength and springing. You and the goggles of night permanently over to Ifan. No, over to Longmu as well. So to remember that. So yeah. So the boost of strength and springing is with you, Renzers, and the goggles of night with boost of strength and springing is with you, Renzers, and the goggles of night with the special blind sight
offshot.
Booster, right, is with you, Amu. The goggles of night doesn't have attunement, but then the other one, Booster Transferring, has attunement. So in case that's relevant for outfitting.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, got it. So good rares that don't have attunement is pair up or poison. Totally not sure whether the guy will use poison damage, but if he does, you're just immune to it. Yay! Yes. Yeah. What's this? Other good rare items that don't require attunement. Okay, I'm going to tank for people and continue talking about rare items, right?
I don't have
no.
a slot. I don't have slot for anything, I think.
No, you see, that's why it doesn't require a slot. Parry or poison.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk about non-rare. Okay, see, I'm going to go on about this. Playing too much AL has done this to me. Yeah, what can I wear? So other good ones that are quite troll, my friends, is the bag of beans, which is also not a human. It's also a chaos goblin item. So you look at the bag of beans, that's hilarious. Okay, Dagger of Venom is also a single hit. Just stab and throw. Dimensional Shackles is on incapacitated creatures, so all we can do it is to
You dimensional shackle it and force it to either
but
burn the legendary resistance or take one full round of whackings.
And
Yeah.
another thing is basically our good friend. You see, the Mace of Smiting, which I don't think is a tune, but it's only construct. Sorry, Mace of Disruption is a human, I think. You see, and an Instant Fortress, which is always a good tactical nuke to throw at people, also non-attunement.
The Instana.
Yes, the something is taking out his intelligence 19 arcana, like, hey, this is all my items we can take. So parry or proof against poison is the thing I was talking about. Consumables also, there's a whole bunch of potions there as well. Giant strength, healing, to get things inside there. We can also, another one that's quite useful is the people who need to move around and fly around is I could grab
Boots of
myself
flying.
a staff of
Wing boots.
like I grab myself a staff of healing. We could grab a staff of the woodlands to send a lot of creatures to just pow him. We could get, I think Dragon Slayer is also not a human, but he's not a dragon, I think, so not really that useful. Another thing that you may find very friendly for you all is also the people who want to spend a human slot and get instant Cons 19, Amulet of Health is also there for those of you who just want a quick bonus
It
HP.
may be useful for Ifan, just to point out, because you are quite tissue paper thin. Just pointing out.
I'm considering whether or not I need Wings of Flying.
The wing boots, is it?
Wings of Flying, yeah. The higher level one, because now he got level 9 already.
I am going to get a Ring of Spell Storing. It is
We can choose one rare, right?
One rare,
uncommons.
5 uncommons.
But
5
no rares.
uncommons, walao, it's a 5 uncommons.
I'm not kidding. You can pick 5 scroll.
5 uncommon, no rares, right?
One rare and 5 uncommons.
Yep.
Alright,
Is-
5
is-
level like thing, cool.
Steady, let's go.
Steady.
Don't talk many.
You know what this is? This is exactly what Case didn't want for us. This is the shopping session.
No. This is the shopping session because I'm trying mentally, right, to not TPK everyone in 15 minutes. This is the remains of the shreds of my very, very frayed professionalism.
Anyway, my rare is going to be a Ring of Spell Storing.
Okay?
The attunement. Coffee is going to attune the Ring of Spell
Oh,
Storing.
you chibai. You fucking chibai.
Usual familiar trick, the famous familiar trick, yeah.
So, I'll get Changtian.
Yes.
Would you mind?
Please load it with Banes.
Sure.
Can you
Load it-
load load it with 2 Banes because I'm
Banes,
going to load
okay,
it
got
with. I'm going to load it with 3 Mind Slivers.
Okay, got it. Now
Wow.
more. Okay. All right. So I need to ask an important question, guys. Like, do I keep ceremony? Of course I do. Okay. Even for the boss fight. Okay. So you want
Actually,
2 Banes, right?
I just as a failsafe, right? I just thought about something. Does anyone here have spells that cause incapacitate? Like, does anyone know like the Rowell Team Psychic Lance? Because the failsafe condition is you take dimensional shackles, which can only be used against an incap target.
Yeah, that's a
Then
thing.
you just you slap it on him after if we get a lucky incap lah. As an
like
alternate,
incap, like anyone got
Oh,
any
yeah.
incappy things?
like effects that cause specifically incap are like quite rare. I think
Yeah, it's quite rare.
only like
It's very
the
rare.
hold effects or Rowell teams. Rowell teams I know for one is incap, but like, you need to know that as well lah.
Yeah, we don't have. I only have spells that do restrain. That's it, and that's assuming that he
Only paralyzed creatures are incapacitated. Paralyzed or unconscious. Stunned are incapacitated.
Ooh, stunning feast.
Yeah, I know. I'm hearing it. Yeah.
I didn't catch
So
that. Can
what's
you meet what our honorable DMs were? Malicious. Richard Richard Song Yifan, right, basically said, I am getting, for my rare magical item, I'm getting a ring of spell storing for my familiar.
Yeah, so his familiar.
So his familiar is attuning the ring of spell storing, and they're storing it with anti-saving throw spells. So they're basically gonna send their plan obviously here is to send the familiar in like some kind of freaking suicide drone to try and sandpaper away the resistances, the legendary resistances.
I am going to ask
Which
you
is
also,
actually a pretty good tactic, I would have to say, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm gonna ask another question, which is instead of uncommons, can we get commons?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, let me pull out the wall. Let me pull out the wall.
The wall of...
So is that?
Hey, wait, first off, okay?
Okay.
There are no clockwork amulets available.
Yeah, cannot give to Renzos and then power attack full 5 times, is it?
Yeah. No.
Can
No
we?
power amulets.
No clockwork amulets. No clockwork
I
amulets.
tried.
Nice try.
I tried, team. I tried. Okay. Alright, okay. Don't say I don't try, okay?
Yeah.
Guys, remember the commons are also potions as well.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
You guys are thinking offensively, you don't know what the big gap right now is that you don't know what the opponent's offensive capability is.
I'm thinking of just loading up on protection. I'm finding stuff.
Yeah.
Clockwork amulets are these common magical items that say they're not attuned, but you can make any attack roll a 9. So as you can tell, if you already hit on a 9, then it's like, okay lor, I just make it a 9, make it a 9, make it a 9. I have 60 more clockwork amulets! My next 60 attacks are 9s. Yeah.
Life is good.
Yeah.
Guys, also clock figurine of wondrous powers are also non-human, and so if you want to spam the
Entirely
you
possible.
want to spam the actually, Richard, can your animate objects give the help action or not?
No, I don't know where you're coming from.
Okay.
But the enemy object is only an attack action.
I see. So it cannot help lah. Right.
Yeah, I cannot help.
Yeah. KC is like very amused by all our. But this is what happens when you are in the before a court case. Everyone is like in the war room preparing. Like, how am I going to do this case?
Hey, actually, the thing about court cases, just our randomly ramble while you all look through the item list, right? Court cases are never like, oh, smoking gun and all that one, no. It's grind, it's just grinding away at it.
Just keep looking at.
Just keep looking.
And hoping that something will show up.
Correct lah. You look like, oh, look at the invoice, and then start tallying invoices, and then say, look at PO order, and then start looking at like 6 million documents. I tell you, war rooms are the worst thing for lawyers. Fucking hell.
Okay. So guys, another thing that's non-attunement, right, is that you might be interested in is because you see, if he's a giant Cthulhu Sotong, right, there's also a high chance that he is also going to do the kind of damage that we don't like to talk about here, aka psychic damage. Okay, so the armor resistant psychic might also be interesting for people who can afford that. If not, we can also pull together. Then we just wish for all of us to become Gizzerai. Okay, let's forget the last part. Let's forget the last part. I say we should wish to become
I'm
Gizzerai.
going to take a ring of free action.
Because
good
that's
one.
actually very
I
important.
think that's probably one of the better ones.
Especially as a melee.
I mean, I did mention tentacles already, right? So
No restraint, no immobilize sounds pretty good for me.
Yeah. Rope of entanglement also sounds pretty good, and I don't actually have chill touch because I am not a wizard, so I can't stop any regen mechanics. Yeah, So a sort of wounding might also be good. It's a human, then later the sort of wounding does the can't heal from this kind of thing. Yeah, then it also does bonus necrotic damage if we do a DOT kind of thing. So sort of wounding may be interesting as well. Potion of Heroism is also something I'll recommend for rare because we are auto blast, 10 HP, and another
we
one.
also, again, we get how many uncommons?
5.
We got 5 uncommons. Yeah.
Or
so
5
start
commons
looking
that
at-
are not Clockwork Amulets.
Yeah, so Potion of Growth is also excellent. Potions are great because they don't take out concentration checks and concentration slots. You like the potion casts on itself.
I'm just going to take my adamantine, like my armor, and make it adamantine.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Yeah.
Oh, so you're wait. Let me get this correct. You're getting what? Plate adamantine armor, is it? Just
half plate.
half plate adamantine armor. Okay, so basically
That's uncommon.
bypassing the cost of armor, is it? Exactly like we discussed, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And guys, another one that Gem of Seeing might also be pretty good because he may be a giant sotong, but we don't know whether it's a giant invisible sotong. Okay.
That is true.
Yeah.
You don't know whether it's got chameleon capabilities.
And the last time we fought his underling, folding boat is very good. So we may also just all take folding boats and throw it in.
Folding boats.
Alright. Another one that we get is we give him tribute lah. We go there, we all go with a bunch of cursed items, and we use Nightstone's magic aura, so they're not cursed. Then we say, you're so badass. Here's some tribute. We throw our weapons and shields or missile attraction and skip, and then he say ha ha ha. Then he pick it up. Then we all shoot him.
We bring
tribute.
Okay, I'm also probably gonna trade my cloak of Evankai for cloak of Prot.
And this one is, I'm not joking, the last one. Horn of Valhalla is also a rare that has no attunement. We can summon
many berserkers,
and then just lancia him, okay? So ours a rare one to be either the 3d4 plus 3 one or the 2d4 plus 2 one, okay? Probably see how your luck goes. But we can summon a bunch of big muscular boys to basically go there and...
You also have... I'm just going to remind everyone, you still have one wish spell.
Then we'll use a wish spell to give all the berserkers, right, knowledge of the ritual, so they can all do the ritual for us. How's that, guys? Smart, right? Oh no, guys, I know already. We got the berserkers. We get the uncommons to be hit based on intellect. We get the berserkers to wear 5x hit on intellect across to outfit all of them. So all of them are smart enough with the wish spell to secure the knowledge. Then while we fight, they will be chanting for us.
Oh my god!
This will work, Ifan. Or is this a terrible idea?
I think having a lot of people knowing the ritual, right, might just okay. Having them to be able to cast the ritual, right? Oh, then my familiar can cast the ritual because he has my intelligence.
Your familiar cannot read or write common, despite having your intelligence.
Oh, that's true.
So we use wish, right, to do Algernon's flowers or Algernon on your familiar.
No. I think the summon the Viking hot, right, just to do the ritual, right, is perfect.
Yeah, we need to make it a weird flex, okay? So we summon berserkers from the Mongolian pantheon. Where your followers, them asshole, come here do this. You come over and clean up our problem. So we summon a whole bunch of Mongolian demigods, right? And then I basically call in the forces over there. Then we all attune to him intellect because one person can buy 5. Then later, if let's say 3d4 plus 3, I think 2 of us can outfit a whole bunch of this sky shamans, right, to stand there and that's you. Because if this guy runs about, you get fucked up, I get fucked up, so we all die, right? So this is all mutual benefit. If not, we can just summon a whole bunch of Changfeis or like Zhonghuis or whatever.
Okay, let me see. They are all.
Richard is not looking at berserker stats, right?
I'm looking at berserker stats right now, and actually,
if they cannot be one-shotted, it's fine. Or no, we know what we do. We hire a bunch of orcish berserkers with their savage
because,
endurance.
no,
Oh, you
that's
can't bring them over with you.
yeah.
You can't hire it here and bring them over with you, right?
Ah, damn it.
But you can bring a horn with you, and that's
Because the
legit.
language is any one language, usually common. So we'll summon berserkers that are specifically proficient. We actually have a HR team to make sure, excuse me, could you please demonstrate your proficiency in X language?
Yeah, do a written test, right? Yeah,
Written
like
test.
Yeah. In the analects of in the Lunyu, right? Yeah.
you know the flip side to this, right, is that instead of a TPK in 15 minutes, right, it may very well be killing the main boss in 15 minutes. And I'm totally okay with either, you know.
Uh,
I'm just reminding myself, but this Horn of Valhalla thing is, wow, I'm quite I'm actually quite impressed with it, you know, because it's like I'm looking at it, and they're rare, right? And you can designate the type, right? And you can summon 5d4 plus 5, you know. That fucking
yeah,
breaks
I mean,
the.
but that's a legendary. Ours is rare only, ma.
Oh, rare
Yeah.
one is only up to brass, right? Which 3d4 plus
Yeah,
3 is
brass,
not bad, you know.
Yeah, correct. So
Yeah,
It's like
and the
round
thing is-
one, brah. Round two, hama 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 hama.
yeah, you see,
No.
yeah, so what happens is I'll roll stealth, I'll hide somewhere, Horn of Valhalla, these things, and then while you guys take up the big guy, then he will think that it is us going to cast a spell. But no! Surprise! We outsource it!
So you're saying that I can use the Horn of Valhalla to summon Terracotta Warriors.
Yes.
Yes, you
Yeah,
can.
you can actually summon Terracotta.
No, you can't summon Terracotta
the-
Warriors because your Terracotta Warriors have all been free. Remember?
Yeah.
However,
Ah.
what these berserkers are, they are heavenly soldiers. 天兵.
Hmm.
Not Food Dogs.
You no, Food Dogs is a different magical item.
Hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, I think what Casey is trying to say is that the Horn of Valhalla, because this Valhalla is Norse mythology, right? So
Yeah, you
trying to
basically
convert it back
summon.
to-
Yeah, you basically summon heavenly soldiers, the equivalent,
Hmm. heavenly
right?
soldiers to help us fight, but heavenly soldiers was
天
once human,
天兵
right?
不讲人话。
不讲天兵不讲人 but you know 天兵 in modern context means they are blur as fuck, right?
We don't need them to do anything except sit down and read the analects of refusal. That's why I'm really super tickled by this idea. I'm
No,
like,
I asked you already. You said no need any proficiency checks, anything. Just need to read.
it's
Yeah,
correct.
yeah,
It's
so
correct.
I think
Yeah.
I think the Horn of Valhalla idea is awesome.
I think it's
It's
awesome.
an awesome idea. And then just all we have to do is just make a wish spell to wish that they know the ritual. That's it.
Yeah,
They
like
don't
in
even
case
have
it
to-
doesn't work.
And if we really want, we can go to Huanto and then drop an instant fortress there as well, so that everyone gets defenses.
Yeah. So Instana, I would actually, yeah. If you want to try Instana him, that's up to you.
So they can do the ritual behind, like, guarded walls.
Oh, that's true. And no, actually, Kukang already has a solution for that one. Kukang has an inbuilt solution. The Pillars of Creation can create a stone
Yes.
wall.
Yeah, he can walk also 3 times per day, right? I remember.
Some of our users, yes.
Yeah.
Because if nothing required, then I'll just probably take the flying thingy.
Yeah.
You take flying now, I think it's okay. Yeah.
Okay, wings of flying it is.
Okay, so Rich, what are you thinking for your so basically ring adamantine armor is me. What are you thinking for a rare Kukang?
What was it? Ring of reaction.
Oh, Ring of Freshen. Okay, got it.
So I don't
So-
get randomly stunlocked by wisdom save. Oh no.
Yeah. Okay, got it. Then I guess I will take the Horn of Valhalla. Then Rich, you're taking the Ring of Sponsoring. And then the flying wings is with Longmu, right?
Mhm.
So okay, that's
Yeah.
our rares. Then uncommons, right? So let's see our uncommon gangs. So what do we have for uncommon team right now? We have one adamantine armor for. Actually, everyone take it on uncommons lah. I think that's
Everyone
probably
take
the
a
best way to handle it.
a headband of intellect, I thought.
No, one person will take 5. I will just off. I think I need another person to help me with side base and intellect. Depending on how many berserkers we roll. Can I roll the number of berserkers now?
No, you may not. So
Okay, got it. So we cannot we cannot
you cannot optimize your
manipulate
choices.
precisely.
Yeah,
Okay, got it.
beforehand.
Yeah, but I think
I cannot attune anything else.
I have a spare headband on intellect if you want.
Yeah, I also can unequip my spare headband intellect. I just yong lor.
Yeah, so you have about 7 lah.
Yeah, it's okay lah. It's alright. I'll keep one headband intellect in case. You never know one. These kind of things.
Okay.
So that's 7 extra attempts. That's not nothing. That is really not nothing.
That will honestly speaking, that will burn through a lot of legendary resist.
It will, depending on what the DC. So it depends on how much you raise the DC within the first 2 rounds. So your basic, and it also depends on whether your suicide drone gets through as well.
Yeah, it's not just the suicide drone lah, because I have the second suicide drone which is Yifan, has also the same loadout as my suicide drone.
Okay, and Changtian also has suicide drone capability, while Kukang and Nomu can raise the DC, I think probably easily to 20 within the first 2 rounds. Easily.
Yep, correct. Yeah.
Yeah, and then
I think we should start. I think to Changtian, right? I think we should start making the effect, making him make the save in round 3 or round 2 or round 3. Based on your.
But in order for you to use the Celestial Chorus, they must be ready to go right from the start. So you cannot summon them on round 3. They have to be up and running.
Yeah, so I think what the game plan is basically to get Changtian to stealth and hide on away from the battle. And I think that Longmu, you might want to pass the cloak of Elvenkind to Changtian to help him with his stealth roll.
Yeah, because I can't attune to it anyway.
So
cloak of kind, we have a cloak of kind.
We have 2 cloak of
two
Elvenkind.
cloaks of
got
Elvenkind.
it. Is that a human? It is, right?
It is. There's that outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at least it will help you with your stealth roll, and then you can start the summon and equip the intellect of headband of intellect from turn 1 onwards. Okay.
But the problem with there's a glitch in the error because you see we may need a wish because Hero Intellect like how long do the berserkers last? The berserkers last for 1 hour. So the problem is that
attunement requires an hour.
Yeah.
Oh,
so,
right.
Yeah, correct. So I think the Hero Intellect option is out. Okay. So
Headband intellect is not strictly required because berserker has 9 intelligence.
Yeah, so they can
read and write. Yeah, they can read and write, and that's fine. That's all you need.
Can.
So
and it says any one language usually common.
DM is like,
I'm very amused by this.
By this loophole we've got, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So
this was not how I expected the fight to end, but I'll roll with it.
Yeah. Okay, so I don't need a head based on intellect anymore already because because of the issue, right? So what we're gonna do instead is we are going to I'll probably get a bunch of anybody has any kind of like needs for their this is very let's see Ifana, do you want to have a tactical dust or seizing and choking attack on him out.
I was
Because
thinking of that.
all uncommon magic items are all human as well. So you see, it's like a that's also quite asshole, right?
Uh,
You're look. I think you're way past the point of assholery already, right? I think you're. This is just.
since
This
we
is.
started off with since we started off, oh look, my familiar has Bane spell and Mind Sliver.
Yeah, and then it escalated to the Valhalla chorus, right? And now you're like, yeah, let's really see if we can get him to fucking like roll over and die, right?
Yeah. Then, there's also another stupid interaction that which is we all buy 5 wands of magic missiles and then we just blow it because that's not a human. So we just max blast boom farm to do the 25 damage when we need to precision engineer it, okay?
Yeah.
Because one magic missile is also I got this inspiration from watching Renzers play the AL table I was running.
But one of magic missile is 4 times. What at level 5 is
5d4 plus 5
5d4 plus 5 will very rarely
will
break
not
20.
break it.
Will not break
Yeah,
20, yeah.
will not break it.
It may, but it is only a 25% chance of doing so.
Yeah, even my animate object at the huge level is 2d12 plus 4. So
That's
Yeah.
true, that's true.
Yeah,
I
so
need
the
to-
only 2 people that can reliably hit 20 is Kukang and Longmu. And
Okay.
Longmu has a limited capability to do so. So you are right in saying that once you hit around 20, right, is actually probably the best time to start launching your attacks already because you might get up to 25, may get up to 30, but Longmu will be reaching a level where his alpha ability is starting to diminish by that time.
Okay.
well, technically I have 1 chance of doing above 25 points of damage which is disintegrate
You have a big chance of doing so, yeah, because no, but it's also a good way of it's an optional. You can either raise it by 5 or you can burn off one of his resistances.
Even then it's still 10d6 plus 40, which will still raise by 5.
Correct.
So
Keep it, I mean, keep it. But Kukang and Longmu are your most reliable chances of getting of raising
for sustained DPS.
or sustained DPS. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that fireball.
How many pearls of power can I have?
Yay! We're asking important questions.
How many do you want?
You're the emperor. What you want?
I mean, every pearl is 1 smite slot.
Yeah, correct. And that's how you increase your smite power. But remember, you have to sustain it over a couple of rounds. So don't use it all in one place.
Okay, so I'm taking 5 of these Xian Tan.
Okay. Well, I've never been so amused at watching my baby EG getting reamed in real time before.
This is hilarious.
This is hilarious. Okay. Okay.
I feel like guys. So this is my final vlog. Okay, so with the Valhalla Horn for me, I have a Dust of Disappearance to basically play Warcraft 3 and I will Dust Us and Invisible Us. Okay, then I'm gonna keep some potions for just in case. For potion of healing, it is actually uncommon will be 44 plus 4. So who needs I can spare 3 potions, right? That's like 1, 2, 3 potions. So we can each of you have 1 spare potion of greater healing. So that's 44 plus 4 in case you need to bring yourself back up or bring each other back up.
I am also going to get some potions as well. So
Okay.
my
Then
uncommon is Cloak of Protection, the Dust of Sneezing and
choking.
and choking,
Yes.
and then 3 greater healing potions.
Okay, got it. So your 3 greater healing potions. Got it. All right. So everyone keep another good one that you may that we may need to look at that is not attunement is a restorative ointment, the Kyogum's ointment, because it can cure any disease, cease to be poisoned, and heal. It has 1d4+1 doser. So the last item I'm gonna take is the restorative ointment in case I need to run, because our party actually lacks lesser restore, greater
Yeah,
restore.
correct,
that kind
correct,
of stuff. Yeah,
I actually
so-
I still have one more potion of lesser restoration in my backpack.
Yeah, I have one more greater healing. That's why. So that's why. That's all I have, lah. So I'm gonna just write down my things. Let's see, greater healing potion. I have X4. I have I'll take one restorative ointment. X1. Then I will take one dust of disappearance. You don't need me to give you the dust of chasing, soaking, and sizzling and choking, right? I know this
Yeah,
from past experience because some asshole DM used it on me before. And they said, "You give me any magic item, it's curse item also I can use now." Okay, lor. This was all the way back in 1997 under a coffee shop near my house in 3E. Yeah, then 1999, yeah, 3E was 99. That's a difference times one.
Oh,
then I
you
will
bastard! When you use an action to throw a handful of dust in the air, you and each creature that needs to breathe.
Yes, correct. So I don't need to breathe, is it?
I
And
also
then
don't need
because
to be.
you have necklace adaptation as well. you see.
Yeah, correct. Yes.
Yeah. So we're all very fair
Actually, the
creatures.
pearl of power idea isn't that good because it requires an action to eat a pearl.
Oh, is it? How about this? Like instead of the pearl of
Ring of spell
power,
storing.
Yeah, ring of spell storing.
Yeah, and you don't give a f what the spells are inside. They are just extra smite slots.
Oh no, because he used up his rare for the.
Yeah,
Oh, the wings of flying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you can because Nick, you can use wing boots as uncommon. So you can wear the wing boots as uncommon. It's not on demand flight, but I don't think you need to use up the whole 1 hour or 30 minutes duration of flight lah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
really starting to wonder if this fight is going to go past round 3.
It's okay lah.
Yeah, I would suggest you get the ring of spell storing because I can put we can put.
ring must attune.
Oh yeah, ring must attune now.
Oh, okay.
Just find something else to unattune.
I don't think he has anything that he can unattune.
Yes, I have
Because he's
nothing.
a Holy Avenger, he has
Yeah.
a strength item.
Yeah.
What's your charisma now? Because we're now level 12, right? But then so
Yeah,
because another
2 levels of warlock for role playing.
I see.
My charisma is 16.
16, right? Yeah. Because see, actually, honestly, if your strength is 19 and charisma is 16, it's only just a 1 difference. So you can actually let go of the headband of the strength item already, and then you just use the potion. You just use a potion to get a strength item back for this temporary buff.
Maybe a potion of giant strength might actually be better than a strength item.
Yeah. Because you see, we're living in the liberal world of 5e, where the dispel magic is not
Yeah.
everything from lowest caster level.
And disjunction doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, we're living in this decadent world, so we can actually have low caster level shit and be strong one.
Yeah, I'll go for the potion option instead. Then I'll
Attune the boots of flying.
Yeah.
And give yourself a ring of spell storing. That gives you more slots.
Yep.
Evil laughter ensues from Xianxia. Yeah.
Yes. And Kukang, what are you taking? You're taking the Ring of Freedom.
Ring of Free Action, Cloak of Prod, Adamantine Armor. I think that's all off the top of my head for now. I haven't decided on anything else.
Yeah, disjunction has been taken off the.
Probably load up on potions.
Disjunction has been taken off 9E, 5E. It's been off for a while.
Yeah, because it was a problematic spell.
Yeah, I mean, disjunction was I was talking to Richard over lunch, right? That time stop and disjunction were the things that broke 3.5, right? It's basically whoever is playing rocket tag at that stage, right? Yeah.
Yes. So the main way to kill anybody in
Okay.
3.5
Wait, stop. We have 30 minutes to play 3 rounds. Shall we?
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Okay, guys. So everyone just do your own thing. Go in. I'm going to take care of the summoning the conscription from heaven, and then I'll use my heaven's official blessing power to rescue me. Or you minor demigods, you want promotion or not? Then later we will go and I'll dust our disperse ourselves elsewhere. I've been passed the cloak of Avonkind, is it? Is that what has been passed to me?
Yes.
Okay, got it. So I'm going to change my loadout as well so that I can try to see whether I can get it. If not, I'll just be very, very quiet. Let's see. No, this is hilarious.
Wait,
I drink my potion of fire giant strength later.
Wow, very specific, because is that the highest potion of rarity, that uncommon rarity that you can get?
That's right.
I see.
I think any higher would be considered rare.
Rare, yes, I see.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab some potions
Okay,
for my remaining like 2, I think.
you activate the scroll, you tear it, and you find yourself in a cavern that looks vaguely similar to the River of Stars along the Galaxy Way. You're on a bridge where there is what looks like a pillar, and just as you warp in, you hear a rumbling sound as something or some strange being rumbles, and you hear not speech but a sensation of hostility. Everybody roll for initiative.
All right.
The whole world goes before me.
Again?
I rolled a 4, so
I'm on 21.
Yeah, I see it. And Shao's next. Can you roll for Shao's Nexus NPC, which Shao's Nexus PC, which it will be the proxy for coffee.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Can I just roll? Is it okay?
Yeah, just roll.
Four.
Just go.
Okay, got it. So, unfortunately, I had to open up another browser. I have too many magic item browsers. Hold on.
I just roll for coffee.
Okay, you just roll for coffee, lah. Yeah, you just roll for coffee. Yeah, too many magic item browsers here.
I see it.
It's a +1. Coffee
Okay,
is
so he has a
+1
10. Okay. Kugang, you're at the top of the round. You don't see anything. You just feel something rumbling. Do you want to drop your initiative?
No, I will simply... Okay, wait, where are we again? In the center bridge, eh?
Yep, here.
I'm going to move with someone with slightly more surface area. I don't want to be caught on this like center spa of nothing.
Very good.
So about somewhere there, yep.
Okay,
And just dodge.
okay.
But I also want to pop rage. I also
You,
just gonna- Actually, you know what? I have multiple uses of rage. Right? I'm just gonna pop rage. Just in
okay,
case.
no worries. You
Yeah.
very smart, because very next turn, Huantou, you hear a rumbling sensation as the pillar that is supporting this gets smashed. From below you. And this entire portion becomes rubble. Everybody down here, please do a fall save, which is let me measure.
Oh, shit.
Which is, I think, DC Dex of what? Someone remind me, please.
It's okay, guys. So don't worry. How high is the fall?
100 feet.
Okay, don't worry. Using my newfound multiversal powers, I can cast Feather 4 without using a spell slot once per day.
So everybody is affected by Featherfall?
I use my Qing Gong, and then everybody is Qing Gonging down as well.
Okay, so your feather falling, is it? And
Yeah,
everybody
because Feather can target up to 5, I think. So everyone, please enjoy the benefits of the Changtian Golden Parachute safety net.
Golden parachute.
Oh, golden
Yeah,
parachute.
the
Okay,
golden-
very good. And just as you reach, you all fall down because apparently in this game, falling down is instantaneous, which is one of the things I never understood about 5e. Right?
With my boots of flying, right?
You
Can I avoid this fall?
you
You already avoided the fall by
feather
The
falling.
feather falling, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the thing is that
Okay.
I'm trying not to be downstairs.
I will allow it if you make a DC 14 dex check and expand your reaction.
I got it.
Cool, got it. Sure, you remain up there.
I don't want to remain. I want to be at the central pillar where the breakage is.
Okay. You remain where? Where do you want to see? Where do you want to be? Where the breakage is it? Here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, can. Changtian has fallen. Yifan has fallen. But has not. But Coffee has not. So you're here, and Coffee. I need to enable flying.
Casey, like you know the ritual, how far must we be from? What's the max range?
You need to be within 60 feet.
Okay, can. Good. Okay, so my AOE button character comes in and makes 60 feet.
Hey, Rich, how
Hey.
did we manage to code the talking voices? It's basically 2 GIF images, right? That triggers when we're talking.
Yeah, so basically it's we need to connect the Discord to one of the we need to connect OBS to one of the Discord apps in order to code some CSS, and then from the CSS you just like flip the two images over when we are talking. So my talking image is basically an animated GIF of my lower mouth moving up and down, and then the non-talking image is just a still image.
And with that, you see this black shadowy figure. I'm basically boosting the light because I'm an old man, and this shadowy monstrous core creature, right, comes up. That was one action. It has 2 more attacks, and it will make an attack on Yifan and Changtian.
Sure. Exciting.
Okay.
That's a 34 hit.
Oh well, yeah, sure.
Did you say 34?
I said 34.
Yeah, 34.
That's a
is big
32 hit.
number. That's also a hit.
Yes.
Okay, so
Cannot shield.
Yifan take 21 points of damage.
Ouch.
Changtian
God
takes
I
18 points of damage.
Got it.
Okay, and both of you are grappled.
Yay!
What? What?
Finally, this is the language of love.
What?
He dares to challenge us, Kukang. He dares to challenge the WrestleMania.
What you gonna do when Hulkamania goes wild on you? Okay.
I understand most people are stressed out by grappling, but we are not most people.
Okay. Next in the round is Yifan.
Okay.
I sense it coming. Wait. Let me guess. It starts with Misty and ends with Step.
Yes. So bonus action Misty Step.
Got it.
It
Where
starts
to?
with M, sounds like Isti Step.
Yes.
Misty Step. Try to get behind the
It's water that way.
okay. Then somewhere on
Dry
the,
land will be this direction.
left, his left flank.
Left flank here?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Poof! There he is.
And Basically, that's my bonus action. My first action is to cast Bane. Interact objects.
Yeah, you cannot cast. You cannot cast two spells.
I'm using an interact object.
Yeah, he's using an option. So the
I'm using an interact object option to.
Yeah. I
activate
get it.
the spell effect.
Yes, you're right. You
you evil person, you're right.
You're right. I'm wrong. What's the saving throw for Bane?
It has to be Chang Tian's spell.
DC 15 charisma save.
DC 15 charisma save.
Yes.
Okay. 15 you say.
You nice man. Yeah, 15. We will heckle him.
He makes it.
Yeah.
Okay.
We continue heckling him.
Okay. Next in the round. Next in the round is coffee.
Okay.
I know what's gonna happen.
Coffee is going to stay at 60 feet. Is Bane 60 feet?
No, he's 100 feet away because he took off as the minute he came down, and it's 100 feet down.
Okay. He moved down to
60 feet?
Yeah, 60 feet.
Okay, cool. Done.
And he would interact objects with his spell.
Hey, Bane is a touch spell.
Huh?
Bane is a touch spell.
Bane is a touch spell.
Let me check.
No, I don't think so. Bane is a AoE scope people spell.
Oh, okay, sure.
It's a range. Let
Let me double check.
It's basically like
It's 30 feet. It's 30 feet.
yeah,
30
it's
feet.
inverse. Yeah, it's evil blast.
It's
It's
evil.
blast.
Yeah, but it's 30 feet. It's 30 feet.
Oh,
So
it's 30 feet.
It's 30 feet. So you have to come down within 30 feet. Putting it within striking
Let's scold
range.
him first and come out lah. Use
No,
flyby scolding.
No. Because he can only fly 60 feet, so he cannot reach 30 feet.
Yeah, you're 10 feet away.
So he will travel to 40 feet and he will interact objects, Mind Sliver.
Okay. I need to put up Mind Sliver. Does he have a save or something? Hang on.
Yes, my
Yes, there's a slave.
There's a save, right?
Safe.
There's a slave.
There's a slave.
Slave with a tongue.
It's a DC 16.
Sorry,
Intelligence.
prisoner with job.
DC 16 intelligence saving throw. Okay.
Saving throw, or take 1d4 and subtract 1d4. 1d6.
DC 16 you say?
Yes.
Yes. Is he
He-
sensing a pattern? He's like,
he-
hey, what
he makes
all
it-
these guys trying to do?
He makes it.
It's
He's
okay.
like, hey,
He makes it. Okay, next.
what are these fuckers doing, man?
Yellow! It's like, what?
He's like, struck up.
Very sus. Very sus. Changtian, it's your turn.
Okay, got it. Sorry, I'm too amused by this. Okay. Alright, hold on. Let me. Sorry, my video is. Let's see. Okay, could you close out a little bit because like
Oh sure, yeah.
I'm seeing the squirming sotong and nothing else.
Yeah, here you are.
Okay.
Yeah. The map is rather big, sorry.
my-
You see this
let
this
my
this like
Yeah.
strange shadowy abomination thingy. Yeah.
Mhm.
I need to peel off the layers. Done. Okay. And you are here. Sotong tentacle is here.
Mhm.
And
Oh, okay.
what you doing?
No clip mode. This one is the Doom.
What you doing?
Okay, got it. I'm going to activate my power. Okay. Okay, so we have to I have to summon my guys in the first round. Is that correct?
Your sequence is that you have to summon him, then use the
Okay.
wish, and then in round 3 you will have, in theory, 7 attempts per round.
Okay, got it. So it takes a 3-round wind up lah.
Yeah, I think it's a 3-round wind.
So if I do it on round 2, that means it happens on round 4.
Oh,
is it?
correct,
Is it?
correct.
Does it wind up that way?
Yep, that's correct.
Or does it? Okay, got it. So I can deal with the grapple first without having to deal to instant summon lah.
Mhm.
Okay, got it. Let me see. Being grappled by a giant sotong. Hello, giant sotong. How are you? It's not responding.
Yeah, no, of course not. I mean, he didn't even say anything.
Is it like a bit like sus why so many people are like
Yeah, why are they all casting? Why are they all casting
low level spells at me?
low level Bane spells and mind slivers at me? What? This is
Yeah,
bullshit.
Don't worry, one. This kind of thing is very normal one. Okay, let me just check my new level up ability. I'm going to actually, you know what? I am going to make cast a spell. Okay, I'm going to punch it in the face. Actually, no, I'm not going to punch it in the face now. Alright, I'm actually going to break free. I'm going to make an attack action, and then one of my first attacks is to break free.
Okay, sure.
Okay,
Your DC is
so let's
18.
go. Got it. Alright, let's go. Alright, I got 19. Woohoo!
Okay,
I break
you
free.
escape.
Okay. Alright, so my first attack is hit. Then my second attack would be to actually punch him lah. Okay, well, just punch him normally. Okay.
Okay.
So let's go. Make the attack roll. Okay.
Are you punching the tentacle or him? So you have to. Your main body is here. The main body is
You
here.
see the tentacle?
No, the
Oh,
okay. So what has happened is that the tentacles have sprouted out, and they've attacked you. But the main body is here.
Okay.
It's kind of like floating in the middle of the air.
Oh, okay, got it. Then I will just basically spend a key point, okay, to activate the Flurry of Blows ability.
Yes,
and
of
then
course.
I can disengage for free. So
Yes,
I
of
will
course.
disengage away from the tentacle.
Yes.
The tentacle look like it has HP as a separate bunch of HP things. So it
You
look like a
don't
spell
know.
Effect.
You don't know.
An effect. Oh no. Okay, got it.
Yes,
I'm
awesome,
going to
Rara. They're tentacles. They're fighting the hentai monster from hell, and you've missed like 1 hour of strategizing the most ridiculous and possibly the most broken strategy against this particular monster ever.
Yeah, it's like a very totally normal. And this is what I will do. Okay, I will. So I disengage. I'll move over to the wall. You see the wall there?
Yep.
So I'm gonna go to the wall. Okay. And how many speed is it from me to the wall?
Not a lot actually. Let me see. 10 feet.
10
If-
feet. Okay, I move 10 feet there, and then I am going to. Actually, okay, so I'm going to take back the flurry because I misunderstood the thing. So I spend the key points, not the flurry, but just to do Step of the Wind. So I move 10 feet here.
Okay.
Then using my level 9 monk ability, I'm going to just run up the wall. Okay, gonna just run up the wall.
Okay. The
And
next.
how high up is the wall?
That's a good question. The shattering actually happened lower. I just got lazy trying to remove blocks just now. So I would say okay, around up to here. And
Okay,
that's 25 feet up. Not an issue.
got it. So I'm gonna head up there on top of the wall there.
Okay.
And is there any? Can I grab some water along the way? Like moisture and things.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
damp. It's dank enough. How much do you want to grab though? Like a small handful?
Just like just a handful because
Yeah,
it looks cool
that's
as I
fine.
run along.
No issue.
And I slide kind of like barnacles and water and things. Then I basically use my second attack action to throw water into the sky, basically.
Huh? Okay.
And how high up is the broken ceiling above?
About 60 feet.
60 feet. Okay. So I'm
Yeah.
going to throw kind of like actually no, I'm going to use my divine ink and then mix with the water, right?
Okay.
Then fling my divine ink 60 feet into the sky
Okay.
because it's a range of 60 feet, and then I'm going to hold on to my weapon and use my Qing Kong because I can walk on water during my liquid during this motion and vertical substance. So throwing a watery dart up is a vertical liquid surface and I'll Qing Kong up. May I do so?
Yes, you may.
Using
Please.
Alright, so I'll go back up to the top. Okay.
Okay.
Then I go back on top, then later I will item interaction, take out the horn, which is a conch shell, and then put down into the sitting thus have I heard Vesak De Buddha pose and begin to sound the lion's roar.
Okay,
And I'm
make
like,
for me what is
I'm no actions ready, so I cannot do it.
you cannot
Yeah, because
activate it, right? Yeah.
I cannot because I bonus action attack, yeah.
Okay, can. Okay.
And then bonus action attack, then full move up 110 feet.
Okay. At the end of your turn, as a legendary action, Kukang, please make for me. Kukang, Longmu, and Changtian, make for me 3 wisdom saving throws.
Okay.
Each of you make a wisdom saving throw. Your DC is 23.
Got it. So I need to roll 20 as well. Okay, let's go. First one.
Wisdom 20.
Do I need to keep rolling after I fail? Or
No, just one each. One each. Sorry, what I meant was one each
Okay.
because he's launching an attack.
I can't
I
pass
failed.
unless I'm next to Longmo. Am I?
You are next to
I'm
Longmu.
No, he's
Oh,
not.
I
He's
am.
not.
No, no,
He's
no,
not
no,
nowhere near
I'm
Longmu.
I mean,
Longmu,
because I
you
got-
may use your react. Oh, you already used your reaction. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Because you could have used your reaction to Holy Avenger this. Okay.
Oh no! Wait, I do get advantage. It's a magical and spell effect, right?
Yes, it is.
Oh wait, can I counter it?
No, you may not. It's
probably
not.
a spell.
It's
but
not a
it
spell.
means,
It's a magical effect.
Magic
I
resist.
Oh,
still
it's a
failed.
magical effect. Okay.
I still fail. 23 is insane.
Yeah, it is insane.
I mean, boss level monster lah. DC 20 plus expected. one.
Yeah.
It's like very expected. Please take 21 points of psychic damage, Kukang.
Ah! One damage.
Yes, your favorite kind of damage.
15 points of psychic damage, Longmu,
Okay.
and 26 points of psychic damage, Changtian.
Sure, thank you.
Okay, no debilitating effects. You just feel a crushing pain in your head, and blood seeps out of your nostrils.
Got it. I think there's learn something new on the chat.
Yeah lah. I mean, this thing, it has psychic powers and tentacles lah. I mean, what do you want me to? What else do you want me to say?
I think just noticing on the chat, so I just like
Yeah,
helping you.
okay.
Yeah.
I think they're just. I really applaud the viewers, right, for being in the absolute spirit of the sheer nonsense that has been happening over the last hour, right, and just throwing random things until something actually hits, you know.
Something sticks.
Something sticks. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. This also enhances your cultivation. Okay, no need. That
Like
one.
the meat battle, quick! You can use this.
Is
Yes.
it my turn?
Yeah. Longmu, it is your turn. Yes, finally.
I will trigger the wings of speed, and then I will
The
Charge.
wings of speed. What are the wings of speed?
the
wing boots.
The wing boots, and then I will charge directly as his head to give him a headache as well.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna land on top of his head, plunge it twice. The first one being the charging attack.
Okay, sure. By all means, go ahead. Make a
I'm
make.
assuming I get my
Yes, you get an advantage.
I get my advantage. Right?
Yeah, you get advantage. I'm ready with my pen to mark off the first DC 5 increase.
Actually, I need to implement my strength thingy. How do I do that?
Just manually
the
increase
token of
23. Just manually increase your strength to 23, right?
You
I
just use. How about using the fire, the potion of
No.
fire giant? As in,
Yeah, so I just apply it to my abilities.
There should be a fire. There should be a use button, right? On the
I don't
potion.
think he
I can do
actually added the item into his character sheet.
No, how do I apply it?
Click use.
Do you have the item in your inventory?
Yes.
Wait, can you use? Oh no. Is there a way?
There's
to
no
do that?
use, right?
Yeah, and I might just edit your.
Just edit your strength lah. This is the last fight already lah. Just
Just edit your
Okay.
strength and to
Put it as 23.
whatever strength. There should be a.
I owe you 2 more stories. No. You know what you do? I save that and then apply it to Richard's game. Okay. I apply it to Richard's game. No. By the. Okay.
Oh, no.
Yes. So Richard owes us to know some things. Okay. Very good. Yeah. I'm completely abusing DM power right now.
I don't actually know how to do this.
Okay. There should be
Wait, let me go and see whether I can solve this problem for you.
You go click on anvil.
I have a problem. I've kind of just resetted all my stats.
We are.
Oh, I know why, because we are all on point by system. So
It's
we
okay.
cannot-
Hang on, choke. You can actually change it to manual entry.
You could.
Yeah, we are. Okay, go to abilities. What were your stats just now?
I'm resetting my stats again.
Yeah, no.
You know what? Can we just do this? By
No,
manual?
just tell me what your stats were previously.
I need to calculate all my ASIs again as well.
Okay, never mind. I can give you. I know your charisma 16. I know your strength is now what, 21, right?
25 now with the potion.
You shouldn't be 25. You cannot go above 20. The Storm Giant strength is already 24, if I remember correctly.
Fire Giant's 25.
Fire Giant's 25? Okay, sure. Coba. 25? I think your dex was 10. Your con. How many hit points did you have?
108.
Okay. I will just put this as con as 14. The rest of your stats don't really matter, so I'm just gonna put it as 10. Okay. And your. Okay, you have manual roll already. Hey, how come it's 18? Hold on, go back. 25. Okay, I'm fixing this shit for you.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, no worries.
Yeah, I think I kind of sort of got it back very roughly.
Yeah, I know, but you should have it now. You should have it now. Do you see it?
It's listing me at strength 18 lah.
I'm putting you at strength. I put you at strength 25. Never mind. Just apply a 3+3 modifier.
Yeah, you know, whatever. Yeah, exactly. I'm
Okay.
gonna roll it.
Just roll it. Yes, because the game was going too smoothly that even D&D Beyond was like, fuck this metagaming bullshit.
No.
30 and 31.
Okay, you hit. Roll damage.
I'm gonna smite this.
Okay.
Sure.
Remember, if you do more than 25 points of damage, more than 20 points of damage, it's not going to be worth it. This monster cannot be killed. It can only.
Yeah, level 1 smite.
Okay, sure.
Baby smite.
Baby smite.
Do.
Baby smite the do. Baby smite the do.
The damage.
26 I know.
No, hang on. That's 15.
That's 18.
Plus.
That's another plus 3.
Yeah, that's 18 plus charging attack. D6.
Yeah, okay. D6, you need a 2 in order to just roll a D6 for me, please. Okay.
I've got 12 lah, so the total is 27.
Okay. DC goes up by 10. DC goes up to 10. You land a blow, and even as you strike the opponent, right, you see the flash of it just go seal itself back.
So is it per instance of damage as
No.
the 25 cap?
Per turn, per player turn. So per turn means it total up the damage for that turn, and if you
Every 25. is a
every
plus
20
5.
points of damage you do, you will increase the DC by, but you can only increase it by 1 per turn, 1 group per turn.
So it's pointless to
Yep.
to attack again, right?
Yeah, it's pointless to attack again.
Yeah, I use the remaining of my movement to duck out back onto the ledge again.
Okay, you will proc AOP.
Alright. Okay, don't. I'll stick with him.
Okay. Kugang, it's your turn.
Okay, where am I relative to everyone? I'm still
You're
up
here.
close, right?
You're still up here.
Oh god. And the main body is down there where everyone is.
Yep.
Okay. Was I part of the feather fall?
Uh,
Yes, yeah.
Okay, I guess
You're
we
part
just,
of Feather Fall.
you can jump down if you want.
okay, I have to re-rage because I was not attacked. Eh? No, I took damage, right? Hang on.
No,
Yeah,
you
you
took
took
damage
damage,
from
yeah.
Yeah, I
a
took damage, yeah.
spell like
So-
spell like.
Actually, at 25 points cap per turn, you all only need me attacking.
No, not per,
No,
per
you-
turn.
no,
meaning
not per round. Not per
every
round, per
player's turn they have a
Every
chance.
player's- yeah,
Oh,
you see,
okay.
each 25 damage we do in each of our turns will stack the thing higher, then we have to press the button one time to force the save.
Oh,
We
Yeah.
need to do this like either
As-
several times or like do it once after we burn his resistances, which means I'm heading down.
Yes.
In other words, we're just fishing for a case to roll one lah.
I mean it's got legendaries, so we do have to work.
You have to
at
burn it
Yeah,
down. You have to burn
then-
through the legendaries lah, at
Few
least.
ones, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, so-
you can
and
reach
that's
there
why
and
the-
just do a dive down. Immediately you will get to him.
Ah!
Ah!
I am reckless lah.
Sure.
No, these are no reckless or reckless balls will throw hit on 17 on. Alright, first punch. 28 probably hits. right?
28 hits.
Enraged is. Yeah, what is
It might be worthwhile taking out the tentacles.
Am I near? A bit far. Hang on. Okay, this one a bit late. Maybe after this. Yeah, reach damage is now +3. Rerolling the 1. So 3 plus. Fuck. I hate having to calculate this every time.
Just a plus 2 or 16.
16?
16 and 19.
16 and 19? Okay, marks up.
Case while everyone's still taking their turn, I'm going to fix my cracky sheet.
Again.
Okay, sure.
Okay, that also hits. Okay, that's not bad. That is.
You need 7 points of damage to get him to
Which is
25.
done.
Yeah, done.
21.
Okay, so again, you hit him, right? And once again, his flesh quivers and it just seals itself back. It is Huanto's turn. Huanto decides to. Oh, sorry. At the end of your turn, he will take his last legendary action and attack you with a tentacle. Does a 24 hit?
Hit who?
Kukang.
Yes.
Okay.
Does.
He will please take you're raging, right? Please take holy shit, please take 28 points of damage, halved, and you are grappled. DC is 18 to escape.
Let me double check the ring. It might be
You need to expend 5 movement to get out.
Okay. Magic can neither. Okay, so I if this is just physical, then yeah, the ring of free action doesn't help.
Okay,
How much was the damage again? Like 28.
28 points of damage pre-halved,
So half
so
to
you
14.
get 14. Take
That
14.
was the save.
The DC to escape is 18, but that requires your turn. Your second,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's a
So-
not a reactive breakout. Okay.
yeah. So the Huanto does this. He pops up a third tentacle. And he attacks the 3 of you that are down here with him. So that's 1 for Longmu, 1 for. Oh wait, hold on. Where is
Changtian is
where's
up on top.
Ifan?
Upstairs.
Where are you?
Ifan's behind.
Ifan's behind. Tentacle.
As in, on the ledge somewhere.
Yeah, okay, he can probably reach the ledge. Where are you? I don't see you anywhere.
Oh, did you drop me in the side of the water?
Oh, that's entirely possible. I thought you were in the watery. Here,
I
right?
was right at the edge. Yeah,
Right at the edge here?
Further south.
Here, right?
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Okay,
yeah.
so well, a tentacle pops up and attacks you. And 1 attacks each of you. because he's really trying to grapple. Ha 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 ha. Hentai.
Can you guys can hold on for a while longer, right? I can take some time to set up. Right?
Does a 34 hit you, Richard?
Yep.
Okay, take 20 points of damage and you are grappled.
Like summoning a bunch of Ye Cha and Luo Cha to teach them Lun Yu. This is hilarious.
Does oh, hang on. You're already grappled, right? Kukang. You're already grappled, right? Okay. What he does instead is, instead of attacking you, he flings you.
Ah!
He throws you into the water.
Oh no.
Yep, 60 feet away.
Splash.
Throws you into the water 60 feet away. So even with all your metagaming, it's still turning out to be. Hey, can we all stay a bit later today? Because I think we can actually finish this today.
That should be alright.
And
Okay. 60 feet, okay. You splash into the water. Splash.
Hello, Raiders.
Hello Raiders! Hi DM Renver, how are you? We are in the season finale where the party had spent 1 hour metagaming against a boss with special fight mechanics today. Right? So the fight is against basically a demigod aberration of some sort, and they are trying to basically cast a ritual on it to banish it from the plane of existence. However, every time they damage it, the DC for the monster to resist the ritual increases. But there are some, basically they have to expend a turn in order to cast the ritual, in order to try and get it. But the group is basically getting flung apart. They are getting disrupted. They're getting all kinds of ways, all kinds of means, and they haven't been able to pull off the ritual just yet. Okay, and the third tentacle, it hits
Longmu.
it hits Longmu. Longmu, does a 25 hit?
Yes.
Please take 22 points of damage and you are grappled.
Okay.
All right. So you find yourself, the three of you find yourself and wrapped up in the giant tentacles of Huantou again, and that creature just writhes, and then a head pops out from there, and he says, "You cannot defeat me using these puny parlor tricks." Okay. Next in the round is Changtian. Yeah, if you think this is cheesy, right? If you think I am being cheesy, wait until you see what Changtian has. Oh no, sorry, it's Coffee's turn. Coffee.
yeah,
Oh,
coffee.
I thought it was my turn first.
Oh yeah,
before
Ifan. Sorry, it's your turn. Ifan, then Coffee. Sorry.
Okay.
Hi Nico. I'm gonna do terrible things here.
Yes, yes, he is. My God,
I'm a terrible person.
yes, you are.
I am going to.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I am going to cast Misty Step again, out of the way. To get out of the way. That's my second level spell.
Okay, which way are you going?
Tentacle. I am going to go southward from here and try to maintain about 60 feet away. Southwards.
Away in inland lah, basically.
No, along the coast.
Oh, along the coast. Okay.
Yeah, and try to maintain about 60 feet distance from where I am to.
Okay, you
Huantou.
can't estimate. Just as aggravation lah. Okay. Yeah.
It's just about aggravation. And that's my bonus action. As my action, I will cast the cantrip Mind Sliver interaction. DC 16 intelligence save.
DC what? Intelligence save?
16
DC
intelligence
16.
save.
Okay. DC 16 intelligence save. Got it. Yep, he saves.
Okay, no problems.
Okay, your mind sliver. You reach out to a mind that is terrible and arcane and has lived for as long as creation has been.
Okay.
You
Sure.
can't find purchase in that impenetrable fortress of a mind. Yes. Next in the round is Coffee.
Coffee will stay at where he is and interact objects and attempt to cast Mind Sliver.
Mind Sliver or
DC
Bane?
6 Mind Sliver. DC Intelligence 16 save.
Okay.
Because what I'm going to do is try to get a Mind Sliver stick, then
Nope.
try to get
Nope.
a
Nope.
Bane stick.
Nope, nothing.
Okay.
Didn't get through. Okay. And the next in the round is Changtian. Changtian.
Okay, got it. Alright, so I'll take out my... having taken out the horn, I basically take the conch shell to my mouth. And what is, I close my eyes and I look into all 6 realms of existence, right? And from it, and behind me a mandala opens up, right? And then multiple versions of reality from all 6 worlds, right? I summon forth, right, disciples of the celestial laws, right? And I'm going to roll my horn of Nirvana. Okay, I'm going to roll my conch shell of Nirvana. Okay, which level is it? Case this one, is it the silver? Is it the 3d4 one or the 2d4 one?
I'll allow you to have the 3d4 one.
Okay, got it.
Because
alright.
please roll 3d4.
3, 4 plus 3, so that's 7 plus 3, 10. Okay.
Okay,
I summon 10.
you summon 10 berserkers.
The Tian Long Ba Pu lah, okay.
Yes.
I summon the assorted legions of all directions, right? And then they appear before me.
Yes.
And then stand there. And then I say, I take out this scroll and I point at them at the abomination below, right? And I say, this one has no space in heaven or hell. We must trap it within the wheel of transmigration, but not in a place that it will hurt others. Then I show the scroll to them, and then I look at them, and then do they understand?
They
And
understand, but they don't have knowledge of the scroll.
Correct. Then I say, stay here with me, do not go down to engage. I will teach you a miracle that will allow you to transform into the world. For now, pick the stones, defend yourself, and build. Then I kind of point. Actually, because they're all celestials, can I kind of like ask them whether they have any minor celestial magic? Like for example, any cantrips or anything?
No. They're started as
Okay.
They're started in a
berserkers, right?
They're basically temporarily taking mortal form.
Okay, got it. Then I will basically say that we later on I explain the procedure to them. I will use a celestial device to unlock the awareness of this sutra into your mind. But for now, defend yourself and stand close, and do not stand too close. As a matter, make yourselves hard to hit. When the knowledge of the secrets is in your mind, I will then communicate with you about what to do.
Okay.
That is my order. Stay alive.
Okay. At the end of your turn, as a legendary action.
Actually, no. A bonus action and step and patient defense.
Okay, can.
Yes. Yeah. Might as well. Yeah.
As a legendary action, Huan Dou will throw. Will yeet.
You dare yeet at me?
No, he's gonna yeet him into the water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does my flight help?
Actually you can fly out of the water pretty easily. He's yeeting you diagonally into the water, so next turn you can fly out, but he's basically kind of trying to basically disrupt the damage that he will be receiving.
Okay.
Okay. Now, next in the round is Longmu. It's your turn. Before he just before he yeeted you, just after you yeet him. Sorry, he yeets you into the water.
Okay, I walk up to within 15 feet of him. I'm flying up to within 15 feet of him.
What's your movement rate? Because he yeeted you 60 feet.
I fly 60.
Okay, sure.
And then I say, Spirits of the mountains from Shaolin, Wutang, Ermei. I call forth the fallen ones to defend us now. And then I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Whoa! That is
Hey, that's you see, he's learning to use his spell smite slots into many smites.
a Spirit Guardians means that he has to make a what save?
Okay, so now he makes a wisdom save, and at the start of every single one of his turns where he's in the area, he makes a wisdom save.
Within the area or within the area of you?
Within the area of me.
Okay, so he's gonna definitely try to yeet you away.
I'm choosing that he's Huantou and parts of Huantou are the only targets. So everyone else that's within the aura are not targeted by it except for.
Got it. No
Yep.
problems. Okay. He has to make a wisdom saving throw right now.
Yep. The problem is it's only DC 14.
What to do? What to do?
Yeah, just hoping that he roll 1.
Oh, okay. He makes a save. Got it.
He takes half of 3d8.
Really? Okay, roll it.
All his tentacles also take the damage, right?
That is true.
That's assuming his tentacles are separate hit points.
It's
Yeah.
only 10.
Okay, you don't trigger his raise in DC. Hukang, what are you doing? You're in the water.
Where am I right now?
You're here.
Oh boy.
So I'm floating 15 feet away from him.
Yep.
Uh,
Your freedom of
fast is
your
swim,
freedom of movement. Yeah, no, you've got freedom of movement. Right? You can.
I mean, I can move lah, but I don't think the ring of free action gives move through water. Is this difficult terrain doesn't cost extra movement?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, is the water like deep or am I like standing in it?
You are treading water.
Okay, then just swim low,
Okay. Swim towards him.
as far as possible. So
Okay.
we can get to like that little inlet of land.
Make me an
Okay,
athletics
so-
roll.
Athletics advantage because it is raging. It is 22. Got a 22.
Okay. I will give you a chance to make one melee attack on him this round, as a kind of a swim charge sort of thing.
Then.
Charge. Oh,
Actually, if that's the case, I'm going to hit one of his tentacles.
Okay, sure. That works.
Yeah, 25 should hit.
As you're swimming in the water, right, you realize that the body of this thing, right, this is just a small portion, and there's a huge submerged kind of sinewy thing underwater as well.
Ugh.
What's the hit?
Also, his speed is half if it is relevant.
Well, he's not moved so far. Ready? Are you making an attack? Hukang,
I mean, already.
how much is
You
it?
said one, right? Or am I allowed to use like both my attacks?
You're allowed to make one attack, sorry.
Yeah, I made already.
Okay.
It was 19
16 points,
damage.
19 damage. Yeah.
Okay, no, that doesn't break through the defense. Okay, top of the round is. Okay, no, it's the Kraken's. Sorry, it's Kukang. It's Huantou's turn again.
Huantou, make saving throws, thank you.
Okay. I see what you're doing. Well done.
Uh,
He rolls a natural one.
Yes.
Would you like to pass?
No,
Okay.
it's just damage.
My suggestion: would you like to pass?
14.
Okay, doesn't break through. Okay, all around. He sees Longmu, and he extends the head that has popped out, distends his jaws, and tries to swallow you whole. That's a 34 hit.
Will you stop asking rhetorical questions?
Anything above 25 should hit anybody.
Take 23 points of damage and you're swallowed.
What condition is that?
You are blinded and restrained. Please make me a concentration check for the 21 points of damage.
That's a con check, right?
Yep.
21 points of damage, so it's DC 11.
Yes.
I get it.
Got it. Okay. He may regret this, by the way. You may be giving him a lot of indigestion. That's his turn. Ifan, it's your turn.
Okay.
So I'm blinded and what?
Blinded and restrained.
Restrain.
Blinded and restrained. Okay.
Now this is I do not know whether this is a mechanical question or not, but if I were to fireball Huanto now, would
No, because
Longmu be
Nick, this has come up before. Nick is treated as having total cover from the fireball.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Awesome. I will cast a level 5 fireball.
Okay. Dex save is DC what?
DC 16.
DC 16.
So if my friends cannot see me, they still get bonuses from my paladin saving throw bonus.
Yes, they do.
Yes, but we need to be very close. It's a
You-
fight. It's like that for aura, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
the problem. Like,
You need to stick
he's
to the
probably bigger than-
Huanto.
You basically need to be hugging Huanto right now because
It's only
Huanto
relevant
is
to Gu-
is
it's only
gargantuan.
relevant to Kukang.
Yeah. It is yeah. So hang on, he chooses not to pass the saving throw because he doesn't know what's about to hit him. Please roll with full damage. 26.
Okay. Take 44 points.
Okay. Goes up to 20. Okay. It is Coffee's turn.
Coffee will attempt to bane him.
Okay.
Oh wait, he has only one bane spell left, right? No.
He has two
he
bane spells
will-
left. He has two bane spells and one mind sliver.
Oh, okay. He will attempt to cast interact object and cast bane spell on Huanto.
Okay.
DC 15 save. Wisdom save or
Wow.
charisma save, sorry.
Distance 15 charisma save.
Yeah.
He chooses to legendary resist.
Okay, that's
Okay.
one out of the way.
Yes.
Okay. And Changtian.
Alright, got it. I do my Senseiya Shaka, eyes open, and I cast a wish spell to.
What is your wish spell?
Alright.
I wish
this,
that.
Okay, so I wish that my 10, that this 10 fellow functionaries of the of heaven and earth, right, that are here with me, right, would share my knowledge of the last 24 hours that I've gained and be in telepathic communication with me for the next 24 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, so they are
In
not
your-
overwhelmed by too much information, and they are not underwhelmed by. Then they won't be forced to link with me forever. And we'll also have a small tactical buff. So I
You
can
see,
coordinate better with them.
in front of you, a blue window appears. Party formed.
Blue screen, is it?
Party formed. Celestial 1 has
formed.
joined the party. Celestial 2
Okay.
has joined the party. Celestial 3 has joined the party. Celestial 4. And it goes all the way down to 10.
You know, by your wording, right? Considering that they know the knowledge that you have gained in the past 24 hours, they now also know, what they see when you go pee or something like that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, but then as a great enlightened being, right? My P will be exalted. You see.
Oh, that's fair.
At this moment, what happens is that they also gain my calligraphic skills and plating skills. So they are painting in their mind, right? They will sell this in merch back in heaven to the BL club,
I see.
to the Changtian BL club. Yeah. The stream is uncomfortable for a moment. This stream of consciousness. Yeah.
The stream is uncomfortable at Changtian stream.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Yeah.
what are you asking them to do?
So I convey the knowledge of the ritual over to them, because it shares in the 24 hours, right? And then I say, I will need you to do not jump and engage him in this ritual. There is a maximum range for this. Instead, make yourself scarce. Come back here and use this dust of disappearance onto all of us, so that this old demon may be able to see through this, but let's make life more difficult for him. Then, so they gather back, right? Then one of them kind of like circles, uses the dust of disappearance on all of us.
Okay,
So to
one
make us invisible.
one of them, 9 of them have actions left.
Yeah. Then the other 9 basically is what happens is I will get them to basically just all stand around, take out like any terrain that they can pick up, whatever, right? Loose terrain, put in front to form as cover. I'll need them to, when they are going down, I'll need them to form a zhen, right? To basically take pieces of stone, ice, or whatever around them to assemble. So we need to survive for a while. We are out of range, but I will arrange for that to happen so they don't have to jump in until I have arranged for my transportation system. Yeah. So we stand around, put rocks, everything to provide cover, and we turn invisible.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so that's done. Yeah.
Okay, next in the round. Longmu,
Okay, what can I do from inside the thing's mouth?
you can attack with disadvantage. No, sorry, you can attack the monster. You're restrained. That doesn't mean you're blinded. No, you're blinded, so you attack with disadvantage. You may attack with
both
disadvantage.
blind and restrain inflict the same disadvantage, so it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Is there any way for me to get out?
Yes, you can try to cut your way out.
I will attempt to cut my way out.
Okay.
Do the drags thing.
Yes, I drags the destroyer.
Stab me. See lah, never swallow me, then they're more appropriate.
So is there a disadvantage to the cutting my way out attack?
Yes, there is.
Because
Yes.
like simultaneous,
There
like
is.
blind and restrain.
Okay, here we go.
The blind is okay because you have that goggle of.
Oh wait, hang on, please.
No, like,
wait,
it's
let's see
blind
whether you
condition,
survive. You
like-
survive the digestive attack first.
Alright, that's a view too.
I'll roll my 2d4 for the invisibility duration.
Take 43 points of damage.
43.
Yes.
7.
Ouch.
Are you out?
I am not out,
You're gonna die next round, right?
but I am one round away.
Yes.
I need to get the fuck out of here.
Yes, you do.
You.
This would be a really good time to unload your biggest smite.
I'm gonna roll to that.
Okay. Oh, hang on. Yeah, no, it's the start of his round.
19.
19 hits.
Mega Ultra Smite.
Sure.
Sure.
This one should be third level smite. Is how many d6 are?
4d.
D8.
4d8.
Oh, sorry, 48.
Is
Then
it
plus-
Oh yeah, it's 4.
It is not. Yeah, it's level of
It's
spell,
spell level
plus
plus
1
one.
in d8.
Smite damage is
See an enemy or creation.
26 smite damage.
Yes. Okay.
Normal damage is 14
Okay.
and Hexblade Mark. Another 6.
That's 40 total.
Okay. He hasn't disgorged you yet. Second attack, please.
Second attack.
Hold on.
19 again.
19 hits.
Another smite.
Okay.
$12 for smite.
Okay.
5 for necrotic.
Okay.
17 for damage.
Okay, congratulations. You triggered the disgorgement roll. And he throws you up. Congratulations. He will be nasty and throw you up in the water.
Okay, then I'll be clean.
Yes. Okay. Well done. You probably would have killed it. No, you can't kill it. Anyway, top of the round is Kukang. What are you doing?
Am I currently...
You're here.
Okay. Do the damage to the tentacles count towards the 25 damage cap, or this must be to his main body?
You don't know.
Okay, we don't know it.
You don't know. You've never tried.
Okay lah. I will give this tentacle 1 OA.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk towards him, the main body.
Okay.
I need healing.
You can heal yourself.
See, I'm not reckless yet.
Yeah, but he does hit you and you are grappled.
Ah shit. Okay lah, then beat the tentacle.
17. Take 17, halve it.
That's it.
Hold on. Don't you have the book of jumping and springing?
I mean,
Yeah.
I do, but it doesn't.
No, you cannot be reduced. Your movement cannot be reduced. Grapple reduce movement.
By magic, grapple is.
Grapples are not magic.
It's just a physical effect.
Chill, son! Chill,
You
son!
cannot be grappled because you have freedom of movement.
No, it. Ring of Freedom. I went to check. They actually soft nerfed it. It only prevents the speed reduction from magic. This is just hand
I see.
or tentacle. Okay, then I guess we reckless attack.
Boost of Strength Springing,
It's the same thing. The boost of strength is by heavy armor and terrain. Yeah, so
correct. Yeah,
I guess we
yeah,
advantage.
that's good. That's good. As soft nerf it because
Having the
Okay, first. Wow.
Wow. This wow.
20 damage to tentacle.
Okay.
Still up it. On top of the 20 something he's been taken so far.
Yep.
Yeah, again. Only 16. I rolled 1 and 4.
That misses.
36.
Okay, unfortunate. Carry on.
Okay, so you don't do enough damage this round to
we have
disrupt.
we have a free item interaction, right?
Yep.
I'm going to pop.
Pop a
greater
potion,
healing.
please. Go ahead.
Yes.
Heal yourself.
44 plus 4.
44 plus 4, eh?
Okay, it's the Kraken's turn.
Saving throw.
This is 13, 17.
Oh, that's true, huh?
Shaving throw.
shaving throw.
What was it? A wisdom saving throw? Or
Wisdom 14.
Wisdom 14, huh? He fails it. Rolls a nat 1.
Again.
Please roll damage.
Nice.
Yeah. Be careful of your max damage. He has a threshold and
17.
17 doesn't trigger this disruption. Yep. Okay.
Go ahead, Kraken.
Kraken summons
more
once again.
tentacles.
Sees the 3 of you around it. Doesn't know. Wait, let me see what's his passive perception. Let me see whether it's got.
Do I need to roll the stealth for my bonus?
Yeah, please roll stealth.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
You have advantage for yourself.
You do have advantage for
Okay,
stealth.
got it. Yeah, not that it made much difference. Hold on. Let me just go there. Then that's 17 plus 4, 21. Then I'm invisible. We're invisible, and I have a 21 for myself.
He doesn't notice you.
Okay, got it.
Okay,
Stay
so
good, stay good.
he will do his 3 tentacles attack, and Ifan, you have spent 1 turn in that location, right? You have not moved from that location, right? When you fireball.
Yes.
Okay. Tentacle comes up and hits you.
Okay.
Rutsuki Doji.
Rotsuki Doji. Shiu-san.
Son.
Okay, it hits. I'm assuming that 34's hit, okay? 26 points of damage,
Okay.
and you are grappled. The
Okay.
second one hits Kukang. Oh wait, hang on, no. Kukang is grappled already, right? He throws
Yes.
Kukang again.
Ah! Splash.
Splash. Sploosh. Okay. And the third one, he will hit Longmu, who is underwater and about to die. He will miss on a 1. Take 21 points of damage.
I'm down.
Okay. Ifan, it's your turn.
Longmu drowning in water. This is like a recurring theme.
Okay. So grapple only I still can cast under in grapple condition, right?
Yes.
You can only cast with
If you're restrained, I think that you can't cast.
Yeah,
Grapple
correct.
should
Yeah.
be fine.
yeah.
Grapple is fine because it just reduce.
Grapple is just a speed reduction.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a speed reduction, right? So that's fine lah. Don't get a grapple. Just cast spell.
Okay.
I will target my what should I do?
5, 4, 3.
Okay, I'm going to cast another level 5 fireball.
Okay. Sure.
DC 16 dex save.
DC 16 dex save?
Yep.
Sure. Doesn't save, roll damage.
Take 33. The tentacle. No.
Okay. You see that its body is starting to. Some of the areas are starting to not seal themselves back anymore.
Okay.
Okay. It explodes around him, setting the place on fire. You see parts of his body have started catching fire. Yeah.
I have a free interact object
Yes.
action, right?
Yes.
I will drink a greater healing potion.
Okay. Sure. It's Coffee's turn.
Coffee will attempt to 2 minus silver. Okay, he will use his last Bane interact object and attempt to cast Bane.
Okay.
DC 15 Charisma.
He saves.
Okay, no problems.
Okay.
It's one of those things.
It is Changtian's turn.
Okay, guys, let's get ready.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Do it.
Alright, Case, this is going to be complicated 3D math, okay?
Yes.
So,
Okay.
I am currently 90 feet up, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use because the maximum rate is 60 feet, so we're going to drop down my boys, right, and girls, right, I'm going to drop down 30 feet from the far end behind. So once they hit to 60 feet using the hypotenuse to where the entity is, I'll cast Entangle on them there, so they remain suspended in 60 feet, and they all fail their saves against my Entangle. So they all get stuck to the wall because they're restrained. Then from there, 60 feet safely behind the wall, invisibly, they'll use a ritual on him. Yeah, please take 10 saves. And they're all fully covered at the same time.
What the fuck? Okay, so
Yeah, then I stand on top there, let the earth and the plants, let your point, what's this? The earth rebukes you. Then later, the flowers, the trees, everything grows up, and then all the immortals jump down, and then they become entangled, right? So they don't into the melee, then they stay suspended there 60 feet behind the pillar. So if he wants to go there and beat them up, he has to leave the water, go on dry land. Okay?
okay, I would make you make a dexterity or wisdom saving throw to time it, so that your guys don't go all splat at the same time. Your DC is 15.
I will make my dexterity save. That's a 17. Okay. And I'll cast my entangle. My
Okay.
Ranger level is coming in very useful, guys.
What?
Richard can take it, right? Richard, what the fuck is happening?
No, I see it. I get it. Okay. This is the point where you see symbols of the mandala. The roots of the area just start wrapping around the and bind themselves to the pillar. Undaunted, unfettered, you hear the chanting. You hear Vedic chanting. The rites of
refusal, right?
the analects of refusal are powerful, and they shall not be ignored, nor countered,
And
nor dispelled. Drive away the unwilling guest. And you hear 10 voices do that. The analects of refusal shall not be ignored. Analects of refusal shall not be ignored. You hear 10 times this voice come out. Okay. I will roll this publicly. Okay. He has a wisdom saving throw of
Con save.
he has a constitution saving throw of plus 14. His current DC is 30. He needs a 16 to save.
Alright, not bad.
Okay?
How many legendary resistance has he left?
I think we've popped one.
One.
At least one.
You've popped the one. You don't know how many he has left.
Okay.
Okay, so the screen says
this-
1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Oh wait, I can't see the results. I'm so sorry.
Wow, suspense.
Okay, only 2 of them are saves. Okay,
So he get
8 of them go through. Okay, he only has 2 legendary resistance left.
Got it.
Okay,
Got it.
as the plants reach out and wrap around the Celestials, you see a tentacle break apart and burst into flame. You see a second one fossilize and turn into stone. As you see Huanto look around, panicked, not expecting the choir of monsters that have appeared from nowhere, all chanting the one thing that would unbind him from this world and trap him into an even smaller one. As he goes, as he fades from existence, see him turn slowly translucent, and he disappears, leaving behind a silent cavern, dripping water, as the Celestials all look at each other, nod at each other, and vanish as a chorus. Their duty done.
Yay.
Epilogue.
We did it.
Yay!
Congratulations, you have cleared the game.
Thank you for thanking everyone while I was setting up for the shot.
That was hell of an epic last fight. I mean, good call on the thing, because honest to God, if you hadn't cheesed it right, I think the group would have TPK. Honest to
Yeah,
God.
this Kraken is like damn high level. Right?
It is. It's a Kraken. It is, and I also added certain things to it as well. Like, for example, Krakens are supposed to summon lightning storms, but you know, they have all the they have the psychic powers, and I was actually about to launch the domination attacks next round.
Yeah, I think the timing was
The timing was really good
Yeah, I was like, okay.
because he's actually
The sense you stretch already, Richard. You're like, oh, what to do?
No, I wasn't stressed. I was actually trying to. I was playing the wizard as is, my wizard as it is, right? So the thing is that we were just like going like, okay, we can keep Kugang and Longmu trying to push the damage per turn, while I can control the situation by applying debuffs, right? But if it's not working right, as in any of the rounds where Kugang and Longmu is not doing any damage, right? And I think my character would come in to apply the damage, since I can cast level 5 fireballs, right? And I kept the level 6 disintegrate as a backup just in case.
okay. So, epilogue. Each of you have carved your place in history. What does that look like? Ifan.
What my place in history?
Yes. What does that look like? What would your ideal ending look like for you as you ascend to godhood? Or, you know, if you choose to stay immortal, that's fine with me as well.
He would choose to stay. He would choose to stay as a mortal, roaming the world, roaming the world, basically from the east, from China, and then even to further down to Persia or even to Europe. He's just basically walked the earth, experiencing new things and new culture.
You walk the earth, a wanderer, immortal in soul and body. You take in all the world has to offer. Legends of an erudite man from the east permeates all cultures. Mystery man. Wanderer bearing knowledge, sometimes gifts, sometimes mischievous pranks, but always from the east. And from there your legend grows. This mysterious man, polarities, drinking deep of what the world has to offer. Kugang, what does your ending look like?
Kukang stays in China. It is his home after all. He takes it upon himself to first do everything he can to help with the rebuilding of Xiangyang. Where he cannot help with any expertise, he will instead just put his 20 strength to good use, hauling vast amounts of like materials and supplies, just being useful, and using his great pillar to like shore up many of the walls and houses that have been destroyed.
10 years, Xiangyang holds out, but that's not your story, that's Longmu's.
Yes. After that, he does very much what he imagined he would always be doing. Roaming China, instead of like being a bandit, he now helps helps villagers against bandits. He goes to find like remote places where the law cannot reach, or is unable to reach, and he watches over them, like assorted small villages all over the place.
And once again, there are stories. You have stories passed down from generation to generation. Always, in every story, there will be a man, strong but simple. The big guy in the manhwa series all have its roots tied to acts of one man, immortal in China. You, Gukang. Longmu, for 10 years, you defend Xiangyang. Eventually it falls. But you buy 10 years. 10 years of peace, which is not nothing. 10 years of prosperity, which is not nothing. Eventually it does fall, and the Mongolian hordes form the Yuan dynasty. But even then, they rule with a benevolence. What happens to you?
Longmu spends the rest of his days post emperor duties at the inn, actually. And when he's bored enough, he sometimes goes out on long excursions, being the nameless wandering swordsman.
And that's how you spend your days until you are called. You feel the pull of heaven when you could resist no longer. And up in heaven, one of your friends is waiting for you. Your friend that you have not seen in years. A certain blue-skinned auditor of the skies. Chang Tian.
I'm there. I'm elsewhere.
Oh, where are you? Sorry. I assume that you...
Okay.
Hey, he told me, sorry, we're wrapping up already. In fact, we're at the season break as it is already. But yeah, glad you could be here. We're doing up the epilogue. And Chang Tian, what do you do with the time that you have?
So every day I take 5d10 psychic damage, firstly, because I'm not fulfilling the gears of the of unloosed sun. Some days, I guess when he feels like it, he'll just send me 5d10 damage. Okay, so occasionally I have splitting headaches. But what happens is actually I stay here and in this very area where we defeated this kraken, right? And this being, and so little of this kraken was known that it required so much of us, like to work, right. And as an auditor as well as a librarian, right, what you do is if I keep knowledge of this secret in obscurity, nobody will know about this, and it means that less chances of people will want to unbind this spirit. But at the same amount of time, if nobody knows about it, it's trapped in obscurity. When someone finds out about it, someone dedicated, someone hateful, goes beyond the veil, then there is no preparation. So as a keeper of knowledge, what Chang Tian does is he builds a small library here, and he spends the rest of his days, right, watching over this place. As an ascended immortal, he spends all his time protecting this place, and he makes a small shrine over to 10 demigods that helped him in this important battle, and the small shrines over to his other friends as well, who have already left for heaven or gone on, because he will stay here for as long as he can, and also for laughing ghosts as well. And I kind of like say to laughing ghosts, right, at his shrine, right, and I transfer my good karma over to all my friends, and it's like I say to laughing ghost's body, to the shrine, say like, well, in the end, we got rid of him with a joke. I hope you like the last one. Then I pour some wine over the shrine, right? And then I kneel down and then I write some essays about the place of Anlushan in history to ward off 5d10 damage from a grumbling spirit in the netherworld. And that's how I spend my days. I turn this place into my refuge, and I train whoever will come to. And even though people might say, hey, it's better that nobody knows about this evil, there are some things men are not better off known. Chang Tian believes that in each generation there will always be the benevolence of humanity, right? and heroes will arise. So keeping this unknown, right, is not Changtian's way. He will keep here, be the end quest NPC to teach people again when they need to know about this, and he'll watch over this place to honor his friend's victory, to protect this thing so they can go on in their mortal realm world, and also to honor the 10 Celestials that helped him defeat this being. Yeah, that's what he'll do.
And with that, I will drop the final lore piece that all of you have been missing, because Huantou was the minister of the Emperor.
The Yin Emperor.
Yes, Yin Emperor, who tamed the floods. There are some legends that indicate to him that he was the minister that advocated for passing the empire to someone that was not his son. And he was actually advocating that he himself should be emperor. But the Yin Emperor favored his third son. So in the final days, in the battle between Zhu Rong and Gong Gong, Huantou left a message telling the third minister, the third son of the emperor, that Zhu Rong needed his help, tricking him to go into the final battle and creating a situation where Zhu Rong had to sacrifice himself and destroy the pillar of heaven in order to rescue him. For he was one of the last few descendants of the tribe of Zhu Rong, thereby tying history into a nice circle where one thing began, it ends exactly at the same spot. Thus begins and ends the story. Thus, we move on to the next one, where my last shreds of professionalism are given up and I get to be a player again. Thank you all for the stream. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've enjoyed this ride.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Remember
Thanks,
to
everyone.
tune in
Thank
next
you,
week
everyone.
for Nexus Shadow Point, run by Richard.
Okay, can I just get a solid round of applause for Case in this chat, because he has been
Yeah.
our faithful DM for I think the better part of how long has this been going for?
A year and a half, actually.
A year.
And the campaign closed.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
campaign
change,
closed.
Change, right? Yeah.
Yeah, we have closure, man. Yeah.
All
Yeah.
things considered, pretty damn good, huh?
Ah, thank you. I hope you liked it. Yeah, actually, running for Renzers for the first time, so I actually didn't know what we would like there. But I'm glad you liked it. I'm glad you liked the series, and I hope you enjoy the next one run by the person that's not me.
Yeah, that's all.
I might want to do some scheduling. I think next week might be a little bit too soon.
I think we can take a
to
break
start.
probably.
Yeah, we take a 1 week break.
Anyone
we'll
wants to
start-
come online? We will do a AMA, guys. Do we want to do just do an AMA? Whoever wants to come on, we'll do an AMA, and then we'll just chat along with it, and we'll just talk crap about optimization strategies and how the Horn of Valhalla can be used to break action economy.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I deserved it.
That wa-
I totally deserved it. But I suspected that if I didn't allow you guys to cheese, right, none of this would have been a much worse fight.
Yeah. Because of the cheese, this became a Kraken cheese. It's takoyaki, right?
Yeah.
Takoyaki.
Okay. Do we have anyone to raid? Is the question. Do we have anyone to raid? Hey, Haribo's on. Let's raid Haribo.
Go Bears.
Yeah. The German.
Hold on, huh? Do I have to put an ad for the raid? Oh, wait, hold on.
Yes.
B0. Okay.
So I just have to ask this question before we go on, okay? Because you see, as Richard becomes the GM and Casey become the player, right? Let me say, all the channel points, right, Casey, that you've had unused all this time, right?
Transfers to his
will
game.
go- transfers to his game. Oh, there's totally no.
I mean, it's just that this Xianxia DnD channel,
shenanigans.
maybe you all just have to rename it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we're all
So-
raiding already, yeah? Okay, take care, everybody.
Okay, take
Good
care.
night,
Bye-bye.
everyone.
Bye.
Good night.
Yeah, everyone.
Good night.
Good night, all.
I'm gonna head out also.